Hello, everybody! We'll be starting this D&D session of SAO Hard Mode in a IRL session. We'll be starting with Veronica. All that was discussed was, Veronica, during her day off, got some snacks and sake, a very small amount of sake, to just snack and enjoy while watching anime at SakuRetro during your day off. We will then, introduce the rest of the group, despite Veronica's false hope of them not arriving. Pardon. We will be starting when SakuRetro with everybody entering except Seth, because actual Seth player is not here at the moment.
Oh, thank goodness.
So it'll be Yuto and... I heard that. It'll be Yuto and Jinsei after their run and had picked up Tiri from her apartment. Would Tiri run with them, or would she walk?
She would try to run with them, but she would probably be completely out of shape.
Much like how I am in real life.
Hey.
Dude.
Yeah.
You want to say that again? Look at me, the fat bastard. I'm more outweighed than all of y'all combined.
Hey, Mike, when we were doing theoreticals for Tiri's IRL stats, yeah, her dex is mainly sleight of hand and stuff more than it is
Fair.
Any athletic prowess.
She can do the long runs, she'll just be very winded.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you guys probably did like half of a run there before just walking.
Yeah, that would be fair.
It'll be fair for the Tiri. But yeah, you guys get to SakuRetro. Tiri, you just now have caught your breath after, all the running.
Okay.
Do you?
Either I need to keep doing this, or never do this again.
I mean, if you keep doing it, hell, you would have legs just as built as ours.
Who knows? You might even be faster than us.
Especially with that full frame. Definitely more aerodynamic.
It was like that.
Okay, that was a tease, but what the fuck? Why did you react that badly?
That was actually me trying to do a mix of in character and my actual reaction to something that's going on IRL, because a cat just attacked my foot.
Ah, gotcha.
Don't mind that noise. That was my phone.
Okay. But yeah, Tiri, why did you react like that? That was in character.
I don't know.
Oh well. Ruffles hair.
Oh well, we'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Oh hey, look at that! Veronica's got a table for us.
Does she?
Yeah. She even got some snacks and sake.
I'm not sure if that's is for us.
I was half kidding. At least she's at a table we can hop in.
I thought she'll be happy to see us.
Nope, and just Yuto starts walking ahead. Howdy, Vanessa.
Oh, not y'all again.
Come on, you should have figured this would be our standard hangout point.
Sorry.
You made this our hangout. And he just sits right beside you.
Jinsei will have a seat across from Yuto, saving a spot for Tiri.
Well, at least we don't have Seth yet.
Oh, he'll be along eventually.
Yeah.
Right.
Since his leg's messed up, he can't do the jogs as good. And by what I can tell, my dad's been having him working on some extra paperwork lately.
That must be hell.
Something to do with that headset or something, right?
Yeah. And me.
Right. Right.
Yeah. It's nice when your friend has to make reports about how he spies on you, and then you gotta make it less sus. Even though
Yeah,
it's sus from the fucking beginning.
Yeah, good luck with that.
He knows the exact shampoo I use.
Okay, that's a bit weird.
It's because he saw me buy it from the store.
It's a little less weird, but still weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more surprised I just don't catch him more often.
You probably should, so that way it's not so creepy.
The thing is I'm in on it.
Okay, now I don't know what to think.
Okay. My dad has hired one of my closest friends to spy on me, make sure I'm staying out of trouble. And then I'm in on it where I change the report so it's less full of details we don't want my dad knowing.
Wouldn't your dad still figure it out anyway?
Repeat, please?
I mean, wouldn't your dad still figure it out anyway? I mean, it would only be a matter of time.
Well, when he does, then it'll be at the time he'll need to know.
If you're certain.
Yes, I'm certain. It's already bad enough he's leading most of the military forces in Japan. Now he has to hire one of my friends to spy on me. He can be overprotective of the nation. He needs to stop being overprotective over me.
Wait. Actually, I've been meaning to ask. What rank was he again? Was he a general?
Yes, if I remember correctly, he is... do I have that document here? I think I have that document here. Hold on as I pull up a document. Okay. Oh yeah, because I made a joke about how the Chief of Staff, Joint Staff, is General Koji Yamazaki. Chief of Staff, Joint Staff, is the highest-ranking military officer and head of the Operational Authority Command over the Japanese Self-Defense Force. He or she assists the Minister of Defense on all matters of the JSDF and execute orders of the Minister of Defense with directions from the Prime Minister. So yeah, he's basically the leader of the JFDF, but also helps the Minister of Defense for just the overall nation and the same group of defense forces. So if the Minister of Defense doesn't say something, they can tell the JSDF to do something. And even though Koji Yamazaki, I'm pretty sure, does not have an actual kid, and if he does, this is a fake fucking world. It's probably not Koji Yamazaki, but someone of a similar position. So yeah, Yuto's saying, like, he'll, when he finally gets to know, then that's when he needs to know. Yeah, that's extra, like, that's not how that works, because literally your father controls the whole fucking government.
Pretty much.
Anyways,
Yes.
Tiri, you wanted to talk about something? You said something came up on the SAS.
Yeah. So I mentioned before that that some people, when it comes to their on the post that I added, said that people that had some mental disorders, sometimes when they were affected by the TMOs, they would come out, log out, and it would be like suppressed, their disorder.
Yeah.
I did get an update on that.
Right?
Apparently, there's been reports that somebody that did also had that. They somehow managed to log out during a TMO. Probably with the heart rate thing that auto logs you out. But, by the way, TMO means temporary memory overwrite, for people that don't know.
Right, which makes sense considering what's been happening.
And when it came to them, like, remembering, let's just say schizophrenia already can't tell what, for better words, or for lack of better words,
They had a
they can all
they had
barely,
a supercharged
yeah.
schizophrenic attack.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's where it can go bad.
Right. I don't like the sound of that at all.
Well, any
But,
other reports?
I think that was like as a comment to somebody else that took them a little bit, but they managed to snap out of it after a little bit due to the longer exposure to familiar stimuli.
Oh, so there was a post on someone who had logged out either forcefully or forcefully by outside means while they were still under the effects of it, and they were just in a very confused state.
Basically.
And then a replied comment went into about a family member or someone they knew with schizophrenia, and it had gone wrong.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of checks out with the TMO, because it's a temporary overwrite.
Yeah.
So doing that over somebody who has schizophrenia and not let the natural change wear off, that's basically just adding schizophrenia on top of schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Oh. And I am very much hoping the replier wasn't someone Cheery knows, or the subject of the reply wasn't someone Cheery knows. Sako knows, Chili would say, well, out of game.
Right.
Oh, well, here's the hoping.
Because, let's just say my initial knowledge on the quote-unquote benefits for the IRL After Effects was from her cousin with schizophrenia.
I think you mentioned this to me before.
I did.
Hold on. And you see Yuto pull out his phone and he starts going to the SAS blog, going to find that exact post. And you see him open up a few tabs. He starts cross-referencing names. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead, and after like 3 minutes of searching, alright, I can tell you right now, Terry, that person's not connected to Cherry, so,
My goodness.
yeah. Well, at least not through blood. It could still be a friend. I didn't look that far into it.
Still.
Either way, it looks like that she's in the clear for now.
Yeah, for now. Well, at least we got that bit out of the way. We're getting feedback on stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys know about, how I mentioned a guild called the Sleeping Knights?
Point.
I know I mentioned it, I just couldn't fully remember. But, yeah, they visited the Omamori on the second floor last night.
Yep,
Oh,
they
pause.
did.
We're reconnecting.
What? Oop. Oh, by the way, while we're reconnecting, I want to point out that in the in solo mode on Master Duel, they finally added Chapter 3 to the World Legacy storyline.
I noticed that.
Oh, no. It just went back into disconnect, reconnect.
Actually, I did want to bring up something about the Sleeping Knights. When we looks at Yuto, when we split when they were coming in, one of them was very weirded out about a scroll.
When you mean weirded out, do you mean panicked like you, or was very confused?
Confused.
Okay, you see why I need the specialization, or specification.
Yeah. But, apparently it was a unique skill they carried over from another game.
Was it Alo?
I think?
Then that would have been a custom sword skill. Or
Yeah.
whatever that's called, where you make your own.
Original. Looked into it.
Yeah, original sword skill.
But, apparently, she's like, this is really weird. This has changed significantly over here, so I don't usually do this. I'm gonna head over and teach you. So she did. And then, I got the scroll. It was Mother's Rosario.
Yuto will go very wide-eyed at hearing this.
Jinsei will do the same.
That was, her username was Yuki.
I knew it. There was only one person that was even recorded at least once possessing a skill like that.
Wasn't her nickname the Absolute Sword?
Yup!
I was saying that in character. Calm your fucking tits.
I believe so.
And she originally used the handle of Zekken, right?
I still don't know. Again, hard mode was my first time playing the VRs since the Death game, so...
Hold on, handle of what?
You didn't know?
No, I mean, I legit didn't hear you. Please repeat.
Oh, it was Zekken.
Wasn't her handle Zekken?
Originally it was, until she was revealed to be Yuki.
Well, to everyone else, she was still known as Zekken.
Okay, to now do this in character. Jinsei. Second means absolute sword.
Well, excuse me for not knowing the translation.
I mean, fair enough. I said it in English, so it probably did sound weird to you.
Well, yeah, I only knew Zekken. I didn't even know what it was translated to, so...
Fair enough, we didn't really get to see the kanji of it, did we?
No, we didn't.
Fair enough.
To think that we would actually meet up with yet another legend.
I mean, this person isn't an SAO survivor, by what I know.
Well,
Wait,
no.
hold on. She was called Zekken in, Alfheim, right?
Yeah.
She's from Asuka Empire.
You're kidding.
No, that's how I know her. better for Masaka Empire, because that's where her guild came from.
No way. Damn, now I wish I stuck around to hear about that.
No wonder she's playing this, because it's sponsored.
Oh my god.
She's been playing this while we were. And we didn't know.
It's no wonder how she got such a head start.
But, so... Yeah, she ended up giving me her skill, mainly just because it's really weird to her in this version.
Explain further, as I am deeply interested. Like, goes into his whole, now is... This will be... Okay. Jinsei, you've only seen Yuto do this once. But he actually does, like... stands up, and then, like, hops onto the seat, crouches, hands together, leaning forward, with his elbows on his knees. Like, this is his extreme thinking and paying attention pose. He's only done it once in the death game, and it's when he was learning about his dagger from an NPC. Before he went and slaughtered a whole bunch of Dark Elves in the original War Quest line of floors 3 to 9.
From what I read in the, online, apparently the, apparently the original skill was, like, an 11-hit combo. But, in this game, from what I saw on the scroll, it was more just, like, giving some martial proficiencies to a caster.
Wait. A sword skill that benefits casters?
It did give extra attacks later on, but yeah.
And she does bring up,
But remember, in hard mode, a bunch of the sword skills are either... or variations of them are either locked behind spells or class features like Seth's Battle Master.
Huh. Curious.
Curious indeed.
curiouser and curiouser.
And Yuki was perfectly fine passing that along to you.
To be fair, I am unsure if I'm going to ever be able to use it back in over in ALO proper, considering it without using Flash Connect to mimic it. But yeah, she mainly gave it because, well, they seem to be wizard, because I was wizard, so I'm the person that would be able to actually copy it down into a book.
Maybe she sees a lot of potential in you using
Sorry, I'm not trying to make loud noise.
Continue on, guys.
It's okay. Yeah, I was saying that maybe she sees a lot of potential in you using the skill, just like she does. She wants you to refine that potential and use it to its fullest effect later down the line.
Or, kind of like she was saying at the beginning, how it transferred to this version of the game, kind of, I'm gonna guess, like, seemed kind of like a degrade to her. And
Yeah.
so she probably just
Okay.
gave it to somebody she thought could work with it in that variation of the game. Because not everything transfers well within the seed. So data's always going to get fumbled up somehow.
Bro.
Also, hello, Clovey. Welcome to my stream.
Hello there.
You can continue on, guys.
That said, I am planning on, at some point, seeing if I could transfer Amper Slash into a skill using ALO.
All right.
If you need some help refining it, just say the word. We'll help you out.
Well, big thing here. I've basically already made up that skill. The main thing is gonna be recreating it without system help. Because, well...
Doing it without help. That's bold.
No, I'm meaning that, Pokemon actually did a little bit of research, this week. And by a little, I mean an SAO binge to the point of watching Progressive.
Uh-huh.
The way you make an original skill is you do the motion, system assisted, then you must be able to recreate the motion flawlessly without system assistance, and only then will it accept the skill as a custom skill.
So like to give an example, for Seth's whole glass cannon, technically his is activated by throwing a shield in front and receiving an attack, and then swinging it upwards and upholding it. But he has to block and swing up in a certain way before swinging back down, for it to count as his own personal skill for what it's supposed and intended. If he swings the sword arm wrong or at an angle, it won't activate the skill.
How interesting.
And this makes it exponentially harder for combos of 5 hits or more, which also makes combos of 5 hits or more extremely valuable, to the point of being very sellable.
And she made an 11-hit combo move.
Uh-huh. Meanwhile, Tiri's over here making a 3-hit combo.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
But yeah, after that is kind of explained to the party.
With Yuto's help.
Yep.
Yes, I know, because I'm dumb.
But basically, I'm probably going to be doing that in my free time when not in meetup. I was actually going to kind of get started, and then you guys texted me wanting to meet up, and I was like, sure.
Fair enough. I actually have some unique information myself.
Oh?
You know my flash strike move?
Yeah.
Apparently, the system had glitched out when I had, air quote, unlocked it. It more was treating a martial arts move and similar motions to it, and somehow mistranslated it also as a dagger move. So technically, my unique skill is
It's a monk move.
is a monk move, but mixed with a dagger.
We are just...
And because how daggers have an innate speed increase with their playstyle, yeah, kind of helps with the increased speed.
We are a hodgepodge of glitchy, weird moves, aren't we?
But that makes sense why it works a whole lot better in ALO. Because it actually is registered as its own move in there. So, I guess it's an original sword skill for the dagger in ALO.
I wonder what's faster, my linear crucifixion or your flash strike?
Flash strike.
If you've seen how fast his flash strike is, you would know.
She's like she didn't hear that bit. She is like she was more saying that going into thinking mode, and she looks like she's doing numbers in her head.
Ah, hold on, Jinsei. You're seeing a miracle play as he like actually scoots back down, sitting on his butt in the seat, and just like holds you by the shoulder. She's in speedrunner at percent mode.
Oh boy.
Look at the numbers. You can see them floating above her head.
I not only see numbers, but I see a whole bunch of gears turning at high speed.
You can practically see like lines of text go across her glasses.
Pretty much.
Veronica, you have anything to say with their minor teasing of Tiri?
No, I'm just gonna let it be. Because it's too early for this shit.
You know what? I'll let it slide because you said it's too early for this shit, and I have to agree.
Yeah.
It's too early for this bullshit.
Alright. But yeah, Terry, once your gears and stuff start turning, technically your ability could be faster if you were of similar level and were geared similarly to Yuto. But you already know Yuto
It's
was
4 times Tiri's ALO
well,
level.
no, I was saying, like, not including levels, Yuto was literally built stupid when it came to speed.
Yeah.
He has no defensive properties. The only thing that is giving him defense is his speed.
And
So,
also
like,
even then,
if you do hit him, he's fucked.
Yeah.
But if you don't, you're fucked.
and meanwhile, I imagine that linear crucifixion move was more just a spur of the moment thing for that battle, because I don't see Tiri having done Here's part of my thing. I doubt Tiri was anywhere close to as effective in that battle as she was one time the entirety of the death game.
Fair.
So the only combo she actually ended up having practice with is freaking Amber Slash.
Yep.
By the way, I'm back officially. Hi.
Hi. I was actually about to message her. He's like, now, would you like Seth to join in?
It's too early for this shit. Seth
yeah,
cruising on
fine.
a scooter.
What was that?
I said, yeah, no, sure.
All right. Seth, as you yell up to SakuRetro, you see your friends at a table with Veronica, and the first thing you hear is Jinsei and Yuto teasing Tiri about seeing the numbers floating over her head and gears turning fast.
And she doesn't notice them when she's saying this. Or while they're saying this.
And you see, like, she is legit in, like, a similar pose as she was when she was playing that, like, modded Mario game. Only it's in the thinker pose now as well, like, staring intently at the table as if she's about to burn holes through them.
Seth is gonna ride up behind her, snap his fingers in one ear and snap his fingers in the other. Derek!
She like falls back onto Jinsei out of shock.
Alright, okay, you back with us?
Hey, Jinsei, you now have a scared Tiri in your lap.
Alright.
Why did you looks over it? like slowly looks towards Jinsei, snaps back up, full
just
sitting,
blinks.
flushed.
He just
Seth.
blinks once upon being looked at by her.
Tiri, you were lost to the ether in your mind again.
Trying to.
Seth, maybe try not to scare her next time you appear out of nowhere.
I mean, at least he didn't use a gun this time.
I mean, I thought that was pretty tame, but alright.
I agree with you. It was tame. You didn't have a gun this time.
Anyway, hey, what's up? How's everything going? Sorry I'm late.
If you
I was
could, I
finishing
would
some.
be all the way across the arcade.
Sorry I'm late. I was eating some banana pudding and missed the bus, so I had to scoot all the way here.
And paperwork, I already told them.
By the way, here.
God damn it. As you just see a thick, like, history book's worth amount of papers.
I'm gonna need you to check it.
God damn it.
Holy.
I also need them by Tuesday.
Oh, luckily,
Fuck!
you have
Hold
a
on, what
week
day are
for
we
that.
on? I need to see when
Wednesday.
Tuesday is.
You are on a Wednesday.
Okay! Alright, Yuto looked at him and was like, oh, so I got a week, thank goodness.
Yeah, I wanted to give you ample time. I know it's gonna be a lot to go through.
Lord. What does this paperwork even entail? Wait, actually, don't answer that. I don't want to know.
Well, I'll skip to the bit that I will tell you, and he, like, flips through some, flips through more. Dude, you... flips through more. You don't want to know what that bit was. And flips through about, like...
Hold on. You're getting to the juicy part. Keep going.
I know! I'm halfway through the fucking thing! And about, like, 3/4 of the way through, I was like, here it is. This part I can tell you. Around... 11:56... No, wait. You put the wrong time here. It's supposed to be 1:56 in the morning. 1:56
No.
in the morning, I fed the neighbor's cat.
No, I put the right time. You did it kind of early today.
This was 2 days ago.
Oh! Did I fuck up?
Wait, hold on, wait. And he goes to the report earlier. I was like, you fucked up the times of the 2 different days. They have cameras at my house.
No. Look at the page numbers. I put the wrong pages.
Oh, yeah, you did. All right, that's something you need to fix later.
Yeah.
Well then.
Sorry,
Anyway.
office jobs aren't really my forte.
Anyway, I was telling them that we were talking about custom skills and the fact that I somehow have Mother's Rosarian now.
You what?
Yeah, she met the absolute blade last night before we both logged off.
Which I just missed because I logged up before she arrived.
Huh.
I also met her
That's-
entire guild, the Sleeping Knights.
Cool. I missed out on things. Shit.
Oh, hold on, here's the bigger kicker. They started when we did.
What?
Yeah, they've had a massive head start.
They were playing while we were playing, only they didn't
And
stop
we-
grinding, and they've been playing every single day where we weren't.
Damn.
They're, like, ready to go to almost the second lock point of floor 10.
Damn. Okay, fuck.
Yeah, they all have Blades of the Chosen, by the way.
Is it
Yeah.
just that good of a sword?
And there's 7 of them.
Dude, it does like double the damage of a normal sword. Of course, people would go out of the way to get it.
Gee, goodness.
That's
That's almost a
fair.
All?
And wait, 7?
Goodness.
I think there's 7. I could have miscounted. I was
Uh,
half asleep.
Out of character, 6
I know there's 6.
of the sleeping. Yeah.
I know there's
Unless
6.
one
It's
of
just
them's
Yuto.
astronaut.
It was just Yuto being sleep deprived.
Alright,
So,
I'm gonna check that.
so she's got Mother Rosaria now. That's
It-
grand.
It works differently. It's not an 11-hit combo. Apparently, it gives martial capabilities to a spellcaster.
Huh.
Which I originally thought was just straight up busted, but at the same time, considering the fact that Tiri is using a rapier, it makes
Keep
sense.
in mind, Spriggans also get proficiency in all weapons, so I'd honestly not get much use out of it until I upcast it.
Right.
It's also not completely busted because she is a wizard more than warlock, and if I remember correctly, wizards have the lowest HP pools.
Yep, and I'm not even gonna be getting another wizard level until after 3rd warlock.
Huh.
See.
Oh yeah, hold on, Veronica, what level were you again?
Lower than y'all?
Yeah, we hit level 5 after that boss fight. We need to tell you what happened in there. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah.
So
We
we
before
apparently
got into
activated
the
a
boss
legend.
fight,
Actually, you go, Terry. I'll let you explain it.
before. Oh god. Okay, thank you for putting spotlight on me. I was just gonna say that before we got in the boss fight, we activated a thing that we saw a cutscene of a bunch of ghosts fighting a Nilfang, and it killed every single kobold on the floor except one. And then I'll leave the boss fight to you.
We apparently activated a thing known as a legendary encounter, where he was automatically in phase 2, but still with all of his health from phase 1. So technically it was a phase 2.5 into phase 3, because he did go into another phase, and apparently... Did Squishy have something to say?
No. That was me about to say something, but I was letting you finish.
Okay. But, something went wrong to the point that, Straya, our AI fellow, had to get us out of there while covering up our dungeon run. Something fucked with the code. Why are you laughing?
We almost.
Look in SAO party.
God damn it.
Huh. Okay.
It is going.
You're looking at SAO party.
Name and describe the 5... What is it? Something key
The 5
phases
key
Phases.
phases.
of software development. Denial, bargaining, anger, depression, acceptance.
Where have I seen this meme before?
The 5.
The 5 stages of grief.
Oh.
Also,
God.
it's supposed to be denial, anger, bargaining.
Anyways, continuing on. Go ahead, Seth.
Yeah, we almost died.
When do we not?
Not in the good way.
Any of us.
Not in the come back kind of way.
Here's the interesting bit, though.
Oh,
During that legendary encounter, it seems that the in-game antagonist laid a trap for us. and me dropping all the way down to 1 HP was the trigger, along with Seth being trapped in a wall.
Jeez.
That wall stabbed me. Fucking asshole.
And I was being slowly crushed to death.
I ended up losing Flux for a bit and kind of broke the game for a second.
There you go.
Hey, you were the most useful out of all of us there, though. You saved not only me, but you also saved Yuto.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was the one keeping the boss busy at all times.
Yeah, still feel bad about stealing your kill.
Relax, I'm not broken up about it, and neither should you.
Hey, at least we all got a reward out of it.
Yeah. Surprisingly dropped some really juicy rewards.
And I have a potion of animal friendship that I already sold.
Adamantine armor.
I got the scribe spell reserve stone, which I was told was practically the biggest benefit.
Yeah.
Of the lot, yeah.
Honestly, our MVP here got shorted out of a good gift.
I mean,
That's something.
it still hasn't been 24 hours. We can still trade stuff around.
Ah, that's fair. I like my
Yeah.
own.
I did also get the freedom through labor from John Henry.
Yeah.
So at least that's something.
Oh, and on top of that, I came in a bit late because
Sorry, steel working man. Steel driving man.
That's the boss
what
name,
I'm-
Steel Driving Man.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. The funny thing is, I actually joined in on that fight a bit late because originally I was going to bed, but then I just had that sinking feeling that something was going wrong in the game. So I jumped in and surprisingly found everyone pretty quickly before things got too hectic. Well, the one exception being the loss of Flux in that fight.
I ended up resummoning him before I logged off. So yeah, not too much lost aside from a bit of gold.
Beyond that,
Seth, I think you got a text message.
Oh, I plugged my phone in. I'm at 14%.
Ah.
Oh yeah, Veronica.
Wait,
Flux
where the
got,
fuck is the charger? As he just looks under the desk.
Flux got completely eviscerated.
Oh,
Hides backpack.
Oh, it's that. Okay, never mind. Wait, who got eviscerated?
Flux.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Steel Driving Man. Keeps getting immunities to damage unless you destroy the train thing in the shed.
He kind of hurts.
Really
A
bad.
lot.
yeah, that wasn't that much.
Well, at least I got to do some cool melee stuff.
And hey,
I was,
actually able to lock him down when I
Yep.
rushed in. So
and
that
if you didn't, I would have probably, been knocked out the next.
I for one am glad that I managed to make it there when I did, even if I didn't get anything out of it. Just being able to help you guys out is more than enough for me.
Well, anyone else have any news of things outside of the game?
Actually, I do have a question for you, Mike. Is my thing done, or do I still have a little bit longer to go for that?
What? What?
The thing I messaged you about. The gift. The gift. Okay, better yet, the Agil, the rat,
Oh, no,
all that.
no, you still
Yeah.
got one more day.
Okay, all right then.
Wait, hold on, wait. When did you first do that? Was that before the Ilfang fight or after?
It was before.
Before?
Yeah.
He's pretty sure.
You would have to go pick it up soon.
Okay.
But you're still indebted to the rat for like... Oh, wait! Veronica, you would know about this! Since, the rat is your sister.
Is that the nickname she's
Yeah.
had?
Argo the rat is, yeah.
Pretty
I don't think I've ever heard anyone call it the rat, at least not to my face.
That is actually one of her nicknames. That is her... I think that's actually her info broker name, before people just started calling her Argo.
Yes, her info broker name is the Rat because of... I can also confirm that via Progressive.
But,
Yes, I have went from someone who knows some of the least about the series to being the one to buy SAO Progressive novels.
Nice. So
But,
Veronica knows that I'm indebted to people. Got it.
right.
Veronica knows that you've been helping Argo figure out if a love potion works or not in multiple different games.
Uh-huh.
And some poisons.
Now, what about a gift?
No, that sounds more like it.
Huh? What?
I thought I heard something about a gift before I had to step away.
No, it's
That was
pronounced
out of
gift.
character.
Oh, good.
It's okay. Seth will just lean in. Shh.
But, yeah, Veronica, you would know that Seth has been doing that for Argo, and also has been working at Agil's shop during late nights, mostly just janitorial work. You don't know why, you just know he has been.
Oh, Tiri, your housewarming gift that I promised you will be done, I think, like, today sometime. So be expecting that.
Okay.
I'm still looking around for a good one, so just be patient with me.
You guys don't need to. You really don't need to do much.
Oh, believe me, it's not anything practical, I'll tell you that much. It's only something that I think you would enjoy.
I'm going to interrupt this program to say the dog came to my knee, hopped on it, and when she heard me taking a deep inhale, she immediately laid back down.
Oh.
She knew what she did wrong. No, fuck it. Get over here. You knew what you did wrong, so I'm giving you lovin's.
But
Yes, lay down where I can't reach you. That's definitely what you should have done.
I certainly know it's been hell getting to this point to actually give it to you.
There we go. Puppers is getting lovin's.
By the way, you guys know how freaking cruel Argo can be sometimes?
Yes.
Yes.
Why do you think we deal with her the least, except for in GTO?
Yeah.
Hell, in GGO, she refused to give me services.
Why?
Because I...
Oh.
Actually, I'm not going to answer that.
No,
Veronica!
no, you
Veronica!
No,
you
now
know
you need to answer
exactly
that.
why.
No.
Also, Yuto, remind me to talk to Agil about maybe getting hired on full time, because I actually enjoyed that.
Speaking, I just realized I still need to fix that rapier.
And doing what? Wait, what do you mean? I don't know what you did for Agil.
About to go back.
I've been tending
He's
the bar.
married!
I've been tending the bar.
After Agil.
Yes!
Not-
Sorry, Tiri, I didn't mean to yell at you for that bit. Yes.
I've been tending the bar and cleaning things late at night.
I mean, that's a thing you have to talk to Agil about.
I know. I'm telling you to remind me later, because knowing me, I'll fucking forget.
So knowing me, I'll probably fucking forget. I don't go to Agil's.
Fucking.
What is Agil doing?
I'll schedule a text to your phone, Seth.
Thank you. He's doing all right. Business is going swimmingly.
That's good, at least.
Oh,
Oh,
is she doing, by the way? Oh, great! Her leg's healing up. Got me some cookies for you, too.
by the way, Mike, Seth would know who she's trying to use the love potions on, right?
You. Yes.
Is it just for info, or is it? Because I thought she had like some ulterior.
Ulterior.
Alternative also works.
Okay, either one motives.
Yes, you knew that bit too.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking if I would know.
Oh, you mean what the actual motives were?
Yeah.
No.
Fuck.
It's Argo! What do you expect?
Seth is just gonna.
Argo
Yuto?
works out.
Hey, Yuto.
What?
So I'm kind of scared.
You're dealing with Argo. I can't help you.
Dude,
I'll
she's
be back.
testing potions on me.
And it's Argo.
And dude, I'm scared for the person she's gonna use this information on.
She's probably using it as blackmail in case you piss her off.
I mean, she doesn't need love potions for that. Let's face it, I've done a lot of fuck shit.
Yeah, but think about it. You're married and have a wife and kid. And she just made you test a bunch of love potions with her.
That's fair.
Where this is going.
That's fair. That's fair. Fuck.
It's kind of like what she does with Kirito, trying to trick him into love potions when they just end up being sleep potions or poisons.
Any particular reason why she always does this, though?
Hey, Chica Pump Pump.
God damn it.
That's the first time I will actually probably agree with her on that specific thing. That, or she's just sadistic.
Yes.
Yeah. Seth is gonna lean in closer to Yuto. Do you want to know what I'm getting, Tiri?
No, keep it a surprise.
All right.
And
It'll certainly. Looks to Yuto. You'll tell. You'll be able to tell I put some work into it.
You're working
by
for
the way-
Agil and Argo, of all people. Specifically Argo. I hope you're putting a lot of work into whatever gift you're getting her.
More than that, trust me. Anyway, so what are we doing now? Are we all just gonna chill here, talk, and catch up, or?
I mean,
you first.
we've been playing a lot lately, and we've been stressing ourselves the hell out quite a bit.
I mean, we have had a life or death scenario, so.
Yeah, you know. Figured we could just
All
take it.
right, that works. Now I just gotta figure out what to do with my day. Fuck, I'm not good at this part.
Well, if we're not going to be getting on to do anything, we could hang out.
I mean, it was just my suggestion to just take a brief break from SAO hard mode. If you guys still want to go back in later tonight, I'm still game.
Just looks startled and looks over to Yuto. Hang out, Yuto?
Oh, you're right. We hate each other. Why would we do that?
Yeah. It's not like I don't know what you do throughout the day anyway. That's basically the same as hanging out, just with extra steps.
Yeah, extra steps to soccer.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's my job, man.
I know it is. I
No,
can't
no.
blame
He's
you.
literally stalking.
Hey, look, at least I'm not sending in any of the photos I fucking have to take. Oh, by the way, throws down a packet. You may want to burn those.
What the fuck is
You
that?
two will look at it with a little wide eyes before looking at you. I swear to God, if there's any pictures of us having sex in there.
Wait,
No, I'm fucking nice.
Oh
no,
my
it's your
God.
no, it's your trip to Disneyland.
Seth, I went to Disneyland 4 years ago. Why did you steal my photo album?
I didn't! Your dad did.
Why would he steal it from me?
Well, a few pictures of your daughter are missing.
Oh, he had
Oh.
you duplicate. Okay.
No,
Why didn't
not
he
duplications.
just ask?
No, not duplications. They're missing.
That son of a bitch. And he gets up, takes up the pictures, leaves the papers behind, and goes to yell at his dad. Just ditching all of you.
Tell the general I said hi.
I'll tell him to fuck off!
And he is gone. Okay.
Yeah, no, the 3 pictures are with his wife.
Oh.
Son of a bitch!
I think a very part is Seth waiting to say that till after.
Yeah,
Yuto's
so
gone.
I can't use that against him.
looks to Jinsei. This is for not giving me my holidays.
Yuto doesn't have control of the holidays.
No. This was his dig towards his dad. He just knew the best person for that would be Yuto.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, that's
He'll-
great.
He'll be back in about 30 minutes when he sees his dad at the corner.
Turns out his dad is not at the corner at all.
False info! Fuck! Damn it, Argo.
Why would Argo know where the fucking army, the commanding general is?
So you know this rabbit hole getting
I could
deeper
see
and
her
deeper.
getting an army job for intelligence. I could see that.
No, she works only in video games.
This is why I have not had any interaction with Argo ever since GGO.
So Argo quite literally gave you false information. Because
Yeah.
you say, oh, he'll be
Argo
back in
took your
like
money
30
and-
minutes when she sees him in the corner, and you get a text from Argo. It's like, why the fuck is Yuto texting me that he's gonna kick his dad's ass?
Just gonna message back. Shit, he wasn't at the corner. Hey, I've gotta call somebody. I'll be back.
Did you tell him that I actually knew where his dad was?
No, I didn't say you knew where his dad was. I just told him what you told me.
Alright, that's 3 more favors on your tab.
Cool.
Fuck! Please, no more love potions.
You don't get a text back. and
Also,
and it stays on red for 5 minutes.
I'm back.
Seth? What-
Guys, I fucked up. I gotta make a call.
Wait, where are you?
No, he's making the call, like, right there.
Oh.
Just frantically typing in a number to call.
Meanwhile, Tiri's just over here.
No,
Like-
fuck.
Honestly, the things we've experienced last couple days still have nothing on what we found when we got to the apartment yesterday.
Oh. Right. Jinsei just stares down at the table, somber look on his face, as if he's lost in thought.
So Seth, who you calling?
He's calling Yuto.
Yuto picks up.
Okay, so he wasn't at the corner. I was just told this. You should call your wife and ask about the pictures, and hangs up.
You guys hear a barely audible Yuto just yell, Seth, you motherfucker!
No, we hear you.
Right, so guys, I use the restroom. Seth just kind of fast walks away.
And of course, it's not in English. It is in that very angry Japanese voice.
Seth, Kisama.
Seth pats Jinsei as he's walking by. You'll cover for me, right? Yeah, thanks, bud. Bye.
Wait, what the fuck?
Do you catch the wheel of his scooter with your foot?
No.
No, you let him hide away into the bathroom.
I'll let him go.
You get a text, Jinsei.
I'll take a look.
I'm going to put pictures up back in the photo album. Please kick Seth's ass when you get the chance. And it's from Yuto.
Tiri peeks over, slight chuckle, like nervous chuckle, but still a chuckle nonetheless.
I'm in danger.
He's in danger.
I just I hate causing more of a ruckus in this place than we already have.
I mean, we could wait until near my place, and I could. No, I don't want to send y'all because of people that have heard.
No, leave the guys out.
By the way, Vanessa, Tiri just talked about Yakuza people at her place.
Okay.
Even that didn't get a... Okay.
You're being unrealistic by this point. Motherfucker, react to that shit.
No, is that okay? Because my arm is currently stuck. I'm laying down. I can't get up. I'm far from the mic.
Shrill, what the fuck?
Dude. What the hell,
Your
man?
arm is asleep?
Not the whole arm, just the shoulder. The part that I used
Just
to
most
get
of it.
Anyways, how does Veronica react to hearing Yakuza being at her workplace?
Or not workplace. Yakuza being at Tiri's place.
That too.
She's just gonna get up and walk away.
Tiri, after you mention Yakuza, you just see Veronica just very blank face, push back on the table, stand up, and walk away.
Did I, sorry?
You know what? I think we should all just have a meeting and just find some other place to hang out because clearly she still hates us being here.
Yeah.
Only a little bit. Oh wait, I'm gone. That's right. Duh.
Get out of this
She's like, go.
You're not in the scene. Shut up. Well, Thierry, it seems it's just the two of us for now until Seth crawls out of the bathroom. You need me to get you anything?
I'm good. For now.
I guess Jinsei will just get up for a minute, just look around for a vending machine, because after everything that occurred ever so rapidly just now, he could use a quick drink to keep his nerves calm. Well, you wait here. I'll be back.
Alright.
And now the bean is on her lonesome. All is right in the world.
Can Seth poke his head out since he hasn't heard screaming yet?
You know the moment you do, Yuto will be running into the building, right?
You leave the bathroom or not? Yes or no?
He's hesitating.
He's trapped in the bathroom.
Tiri
Tiri is going to point Yuto to the bathroom anyway. I hope you know that.
Use the window.
There are no windows.
And I don't mean that like a Tiri wants you to actually get hurt. This is more of a Tiri's honest to a fault.
Hey, Nate. Honesty is great.
Did not mean to click that.
Oopsie.
サクレトロへよう
Sorry, I
こ
wanted
そ。
to let the audience know I still haven't played the shows.
What?
No, I was making a joke. I accidentally clicked Sword of the Chosen.
Ah. Also, where the fuck is Seth? Happy! Happy! Where the fuck did
Happy,
he
where
go?
are you? Storm?
He's
Probably
gone
got
from the face of the earth. The world is flat after all.
No, shut the hell up.
Shut up. Well, seeing Happy is not here, I'm just gonna guess everyone's just gonna go. Oh, and there he goes. He dropped connection.
He dropped?
Gotcha.
Is he coming back?
Let's hope. All right. So, what is everyone's plans?
Well, Jinsei just left the table for a second to find a vending machine and get a drink. He'll be back
Okay.
shortly.
What does Tiri do?
Tiri's just like sitting there,
Alone.
alone, calmer than when she was with the party. She might go over to an arcade machine or something.
Okay. I am going to say time skip.
Time
Sure.
skip.
Time skip. Okay. How long are you two going to be at SakuRetro, other than
Probably
Veronica because you live there?
not too much longer.
Give me a time
Most-
limit.
Probably like 20 more minutes for Tiri.
And Jinsei?
Say about the same because Yuzo's just gone. And Seth is probably not going to come out of that bathroom anytime soon.
Alright, so about 20 minutes later, you guys decide to leave. Obviously, you're taking Tiri home.
And I got like a water bottle in hand. It's ice cold, so yeah, fun fact.
So you two start walking to Tiri's apartment.
Sure isn't anywhere else you want to go? Sure you want to head straight home?
Yep. Honestly, most of the places I would typically go to would are back home in
Insert town here. I never came up with a name for her. For her
Don't
hometown.
mention a town, just say her home.
back in my home.
Okay. If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Hey, I don't think I told you this before. It was mainly a private conversation I had with Yuto. But do you ever sometimes wake up and hear strange voices in your head?
Only the ones telling me that that I made someone mad. Even if I didn't, then it digs at me for the rest of the day. I'm gonna shut up before I go into a depression spiral.
It starts raining.
Oh crap, I didn't even bring an umbrella.
Tiri puts up hoodie.
Whatever.
I assume you're meaning. In your case, you're meaning Sheeta.
Read me like a book.
Oh,
Hey, there he's back.
Hey, there you are.
I have no idea what happened. It disconnected my SIM, then reconnected my SIM. It was weird.
Yeah. By the way, Seth has been left in that bathroom for 20 minutes. Everyone left.
Oh, I was actually gonna have him come out. Fuck. All right. Just gonna walk out, be like, "Hello, guys." Fuckers left me.
A person comes by. He's like, "Oh yeah, your friends left like 20 minutes ago. Then you seem to need to go back home."
They left me 20 minutes ago. What the fuck? All right, thanks. He's just gonna wheel off.
Are you gonna try catching up to them?
I guess I'm gonna try.
D20.
Wheel as fast as I can wheel.
Do I
I
need?
cannot roll.
I was gonna ask. I need to roll a D20 for you?
Yes, please.
I'm not counting that because it went cocked. 19.
So that's good, right?
Yeah. So he'll get there in a few moments, but you guys can keep talking for now. As I've rolled event dice, and thank God Seth decided to go after you on the third one.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, let's just say, considering you brought it up before, and the thing with Ilfang, it was less reading like a book and more like a pamphlet outside a doctor's office. Sorry.
Well, I guess I probably shouldn't go too much into detail then.
You still think he's doing something? Somehow?
Usually I do have an answer for such things. But as it stands, I don't know. He was supposed to have been completely destroyed back in GGO. In fact, I even collaborated with some people to ensure that his code was destroyed. And, well, it was.
Give me one moment.
And you know what? We will take a break there, because that would be... We started at 8, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so this would be the 2-hour mark, so we're going to take a break here.
Are we doing a shorter session today because we started later, or are we doing a longer session because we started later?
Oh, we're making up the hour we missed. We'll be right back, everybody. Go get some snacks, drinks, and all of that. Woo! And we're back, everybody. Sorry about that. I did not expect it to be an hour for me to be gone, but I was sent on a grocery shopping trip that shouldn't have happened when I thought I was only getting ice cream. But here we are, which means we get to go an extra hour longer. Woo! Isn't that right, guys?
Yay!
Yay!
Did you cut out right when you said, "Isn't that right"?
Yes, because I switched to the laptop.
Okay.
I hit the reconnect button.
Just want to make sure.
Hey, before we do start, though, Happy, is the barbecue sauce from Burger King actually good?
No.
Yeah, it's alright.
I like how I asked Happy, and you still answered me, Veronica.
Listen. A lot of the sauces from Burger King.
Huh?
Huh, what?
Wow, Mike. Wow.
What?
I think you would know your one of your best friend's name or voices. I answered. It was me.
But Shield answered first. God,
Well,
man, you fix your own fucking ears.
Hold on. What do you mean? I said it's all right.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
I
Shield
said nope.
said no before you answered.
Oh no, dude! I didn't even hear Shield speak.
Yeah, that's why I was talking to Shield, because he did talk before you.
Okay, my bad. My
Yeah.
bad. My bad.
Immediately when he
I
finished
That's
know
on me,
your
man. That's
voice
on me.
too damn well, my guy.
the moment his sentence ended with a question mark, my answer was already put up.
Yeah, he's quick drawing that. But anyways, continuing on. Terry, you were about to answer Jinsei, if I remember correctly?
He was explaining things about Sheeta and him being deleted, which was something we had previously went over.
Yes, so continue from there.
Well, you said he was deleted from your gear, right? And everyone else's. Made sure he
Just
was
my gear. Not just my nerve gear, but basically all of cyberspace.
Well, what about new cyberspace? Hard mode's its new beast all its own from the seed, right? Maybe some weird remnant might have carried over when they're trying to also make him a plot antagonist.
Doubtful. The Cheetah in hard mode is simply a recreation of what it was before, but it didn't have that kind of malicious code that I was more than familiar with. No.
This definitely had some malicious code. You know, I mentioned it before, but after the boss fight, when we were in that black room looking at the glitchy locations, there were like added in bits of code between the different blocks that were red and glitchy and did not belong. Those were part of the game.
Recreation of Sheeta might be just as bad as the original.
Maybe. But yeah. As Straya said, that insta-death fire thing was never supposed to be a thing in the first place. And I doubt whatever mode was happening was meant to happen to begin with, where it was like Seth getting wrecked by a circular wall, or Yuto grabbed by the statue, everything covered in pock marks, which, if you remember, that was apparently what recreation Sheeta did to the Data King of Coin.
And well, I did hear that Sheeta's voice when I was at 1 HP back there. I think that he purposely set it up to where that I would be near death, and that trap was triggered, and Ilfang was just caught in the middle.
The kobolds, even the last kobold was like, I have no idea what's going on, I'm getting out of here. She does her best of a kobold voice. It is not too different from her normal voice. She blushes.
God, Shield, you're right. This does suck.
Fucking told you.
Sorry, go on. I just wanted to make a Handsome Jack reference.
You dick.
Actually, before you go on, D20, please.
Alright, I'll roll a d20.
I need Jinsei. Your D20 will not count.
Oh.
Thank goodness, that's a 2.
So, let's get back in my chair. One.
Speaking of, I think Stria said she was holding stuff, some game stuff back from the fight. Or from post-fight. Wonder if there's any more of anything.
Keep continuing.
Well, that was the end of my statement.
I was more saying that to Jinsei.
She said Stria.
Yeah.
What?
What now?
What?
You first. I could see you were trying to say something.
Okay.
I won't talk over you.
I was just gonna reiterate. Tiri mentioned that Straya said she was holding stuff back from the game and wonders if she's still holding any events from triggering.
Jinsei would enter a pondering posture as the two of them walked. Why would she do that?
Jinsei, you hear
Well-
you hear some noise in one of the alleyways before seeing two cats scatter off.
Okay.
Jinsei will will like slowly walk closer towards the alley and peer inside. His knees will be slightly bent, as if he's ready to jump back at anything that might come at him.
We'll cut to Seth. Seth! You
Yeah.
cockwaffle. Okay, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
You got off.
I was about to call him a
I'm like,
cockwaffle.
I am here.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
my-
All right. You're speeding along on your scooter trying to catch up to him, and you're just down the street from them when you spot them. They're a decent far away, but you see someone following them. They have a black jacket on with a hood up.
Can I scream and they hear me? Or is that too far away?
You then see the guy dip into an alleyway. They walk a bit further, and he goes to the next alleyway. And your first instinct is to just, like, use this slightly declined alleyway to get some speed up.
Uh-huh.
And right before you're about to shout, you do notice Jinsei stops as there was a noise, and you see two cats running out. But you see the guy right at the corner. And that's when you see a shirt with a white print of the Laughing Coffin on it.
Can I aim for that as I'm going down this hill?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do I have to roll anything for that? I'm not stopping. Feet
No.
are up, going full
Yeah,
speed.
no, you don't have to roll for this. And you start just, like, tucking yourself in, leaning forward, trying to get as much aerodynamics as you can. Jinsei. As you're about to go around to peek around this corner, you hear wheels clicking and clanking against sidewalk. And you look up and you see Seth burling towards you.
Seth just shouts, "Move!"
Roll me a d20, Jinsei. Seth, when you shout move,
Yes.
the guy leaps out. Jinsei sees him, goes to try and grab him. You immediately lift yourself over the handles of the scooter. You front flip and go to slam the scooter on this guy's fucking head. But you already see that Jinsei already just got stabbed in his side as your scooter slams into the guy's head. Jinsei, you have been stabbed in between your second and third false rib. And you can tell the blade that has stuck you was serrated.
Oh.
And after the head of this guy is caved in by Seth's scooter, knocking him the fuck out, and Seth tumbling onto his body, and most likely now getting him into a headlock and holding him in place for you, instinctively, despite all the pain he's in, you just look down to see this 6-inch blade fully buried in your side.
Do I need to say what Tiri's first reaction to
Scream?
this is? Yeah, scream, freeze for a few seconds, and immediately whip out her phone and call the police.
People start arriving on the scene. But before they get there, Jinsei, how are you reacting to being stabbed?
Jinsei would be frozen in place for a couple of seconds before he realizes that something isn't quite right with his body. And so he would slowly look down towards his torso and see the knife in his torso, in between his ribs. And upon seeing this and noticing how the blade is serrated, meaning it's going to be very difficult to remove without harming him even further, he would find himself just getting instantly lightheaded, tumbling into the side of the nearest building to him, and then just collapsing onto his knees.
Yeah, actually, knowing Tiri seeing this, she would have called the more the hospital than before the police. But either
Well,
way,
if you
it's
dial
still emergency.
If you dial whatever the emergency number is in Japan, you get all three regardless.
Yeah, fair.
Seth is gonna look up to her. Can you get a hold of Yuto also? This is a big deal. Use my phone, speed dial 1.
She's trying.
Yeah, you run over, you get his phone out of his pocket, fumbling around, and you quickly speed dial 1. It says Yuto right on the screen. Yuto picks up. Alright, Seth, what the fuck is going on here?
Jinsei just got stabbed!
What? Where are you? Directions, now!
Gives location.
Just hangs up, and
Yeah.
you can tell he's heading that way immediately.
Now I need to know whether I'm going to pop this guy's head or keep him for the police.
Tiri, do you look at the guy's face?
Yeah.
Oh, Seth outright cracked it open. Like, his hair is completely blood red on one side.
I'm not sure if he's gonna be good either.
I popped his skull, didn't I?
She just, like, nods.
Alright, Seth is just gonna let him go. I don't think I need to hold on to him. We need to get this bandaged as best we can. Have I learned anything about medicine since starting work? I don't know if I have.
You know how to suture up a wound that's, like, you know how to, like, suture up if you were cut, what basic, like, quick remedies, like using salt to disinfect, sugar to reduce pain, honey to make
This
a
guy's
temporary callus,
fucking
or not callus,
brain.
temporary scab.
Uh,
You know those quick remedies that are on the fly, and like using
Nothing-
fishing wire
no,
as a temporary
nothing,
stitching.
nothing about this.
Dude's head is cracked open. You could try doing something about it, but you don't have any of that material around you. Least you can do is tie his own pudding around his neck, but that would give lack of oxygen to him. So it'd just be holding pressure onto the wound to try and reduce the bleeding.
Alright, he's gonna do that. He's gonna look over to Tiri. Alright, you need to go check on Jinsei. Make sure he hasn't pulled the blade out, and he's not dead. Mostly the second one.
Tries running over the Jinsei, but like trips over herself. She is panicking the fuck out of this scene. She has done what she knows how to do, and she is just trying to do anything else to the best of her ability, and not. I'm gonna say probably not able to do so that well.
Hey Seth, roll me. Can you roll a d20 at the moment?
Again, I'm all set up.
Roll me a d20.
I got a 10.
Pretty sure this guy's American.
Oh, oh, buddy, if you survive this, we're so having a talk.
And you've seen him before.
Oh, excuse me.
He used to be on the
Okay.
football team of your school.
Was he a dick then?
You never personally knew the guy.
Huh. Now things are starting to get personal. I don't much care for this. Yeah, if you survive, we are definitely having a talk. Oh,
Jinsei and
he's gonna do
Tiri.
his best.
Yeah, Jinsei and Tiri. You guys.
She eventually crawls over to you to check on you and is like spouting the things of making sure you're alright, but they are so like fast, blurred together, intelligible, you can barely make out any of it.
Jinsei?
Mobius?
Hello?
We heard you for a split second there. Saying,
I tried to really drill in the fact that I was just badly injured.
Oh, like,
Yeah,
he is that
yeah.
out of it.
Oh.
You can explain that with your words, so we're not wondering why it's so damn quiet.
Like, basically, he's trying to reassure Tiri that he's still okay, but it hurts like a bitch.
she is fumbling over words more and just, yeah, she's crying.
Fine,
She's
you can
fucking
have a
crying.
chicken nugget, BB.
I don't even need to roll for anxiety. She's nat 1.
Mm-hmm. Eventually a crowd forms and, like, wondering what's going on. Some police officers arrive. And then Yuto is coming up from the alleyway, rushing as fast as he can. He slides right beside Tiri and Jinsei. Just, alright, what the fuck happened?
So Seth, Scooter, Seth, Seth,
Seth used a scooter to crush in someone's head. I noticed that. What else? Symbols. Any symbols on the guy?
I didn't notice anything.
Seth.
Yeah, you did not notice. You
Laughing
accidentally.
coffin. Someone from America. Someone from home.
Wait, not from here?
Yuto, look at me. I mean someone from home. I know this guy. He's from my school. Used to be, anyway.
Oh shit. How is it?
Yeah, things are starting to get a little too personal, and I don't much prefer it.
Fuck. Alright, I'll get a safe perimeter for the cops. Jinsei, you still
Alright.
hanging in there? Jinsei.
Silent.
Can you speak straight words for me, bud?
The knife. It's rated.
Oh, fuck, they were aiming to kill.
Still
Seth,
here.
what about you? Did you hurt your leg any further, or are you still good?
Huh? I have no idea. We'll find out when the adrenaline stops.
Alright, I'm gonna set a perimeter. Tiri, make sure he keeps his eyes open. Got it? Even if you have to slap him across the face, make sure his eyes stay open. And Yuto will get up and go to the cops.
I'm guessing the guy Seth took care of is currently being either
And, Veronica,
put in...
you're notified that, an attack happened nearby your workplace.
What do those idiots do now?
And, by the initial reports, it says that, a young man named Kinji was stabbed. And cops are now currently arriving on the scene to figure out what happened.
And say,
Prank.
What do you do?
Hey, I would have heard that. At least I
I
can
mind
put it
my
down.
business because I do not want to start being questioned by police. Because whatever reason, police love questioning people, even if they just arrived on the scene. It's like going here. It's like I saw a commotion. Okay, but why are you here? I just told you, but why? So Veronica knows better than to go messing with shit like that.
Alright, but did she at least text one of them since she now has all their numbers?
No.
No?
Can Seth go check on Jinsei?
assuming the police have what's his
Haven't
name?
arrested him, right? Haven't arrested fucking Seth for murder.
But, the, Yuto starts getting people to back off and has the cops coming in, making a proper parameter, talking to paramedics about the current situation of Jinsei's case. He doesn't know about the guy Seth just cracked open the head with. Seth, when you try moving to get up, your leg is now in immense pain as the adrenaline is wearing off. But it is not because you did something to it. It's because you noticed the guy is laying on it.
Okay, alright, off my leg, you.
Yeah, it's mostly your back and shoulder that hurts the worst. And you look over to your scooter, and it's a little bent backwards where the handle part is, but beyond that, it's still rideable. Got some nice bloody paint job on it, on the front wheel.
Seth is just gonna walk over to it, sort of roll it over to like where the medics are. Do you guys got anything that I can wipe this off with? Or you guys can take it for evidence. I don't really care. I just want to check on my friend.
The paramedics look at you and it's just kind of like, as cops come, it's like, we got this, and start taking you off to the side first, which they do tell you, yes, we'll need to take that as evidence. We'll get you a new one.
That's fine. That's fine. Sorry for making extra paperwork and stuff for you guys.
And-
It's just...
And, you know, they start questioning about, like, what happened here. Another group of paramedics are coming to get the other guy.
Seth
And-
is just going on and telling them what had happened. And...
Yeah, the chain of events. And we will be cutting to... How big of a time skip do you guys want to be in?
I want to know if the guy lived.
I just want Tiri to get home and wallow her tears away.
Sadly, she will be questioned and have to stay there as well. Because she's a... What is it? Primary witness? Primary subject? No.
Yep.
Yeah, primary witness. Go lay down, BB. I gave you a nugget, and that's it.
Also, this fucking guy brought out 2 Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcons.
And now we're at Yu-Gi-Oh! Again.
Sorry. Been doing this a little in the background.
I will say it will be a time skip of 3 hours.
Alright.
Being, you know, the full questioning, making sure all the facts you gave are right, calming Tiri down, helping her with her panic attack, and then getting proper answers from her.
Yeah.
Same thing for Yuto for his arrival to the scene and stuff. Seth, you are technically arrested since you did assault a person. And, your boss is there. Along with Yuto.
Seth just looks back and forth. Oh, fuck.
And Yuto's sitting with you while your boss is coming to the room, air quote, or not even air quote, to the interrogation room to assist in questioning you two.
Just gonna look over to Yuto. Does this happen all the time? Is this how it feels?
Nope.
Huh.
Because this is my first time too, bud.
Oh, well, this
Proper
is gonna be
first
interesting.
time.
At least you're used to being yelled at by your dad.
There's a reason I left the house. And we'll cut to the hospital where Tiri and Jinsei are being held in. Tiri more for the mental health reasons, and Jinsei because of the physical stab wound. Jinsei. They do manage to remove the knife carefully and safely. There is some internal organ damage, but it has been... they had to do laser surgery for particular parts of it. So, really big medical bill heading your way, sadly. But your organs will be... The internal organs will be fully healed within a few months. So you're going to be on a mostly liquid diet for a while now.
So are any of us gonna have any sort of manpower for the fucking ordinal scale one shot? Because we could tell or Jinsei within...
He can, like, get back into physical activity within a month, but it has to be very regulated. He's mostly on... Because for the stitching part, like, the actual, like, outside skin and muscle and stuff, that can get healed over within a month. It's just the internal organ stuff is, like, that's going to take a lot longer. You're going to be mostly on a liquid diet, if not very soft foods. And you just have to pace yourself. Too much strain could possibly reopen the wounds of the organs. But overall, they say by next month you can start exercising again, but you need to cut back on it. Because too much strain would be too bad for it. Would be terrible for that. And because Tiri is mostly there for the mental health, she is allowed to wander around to, like, visit you and such. Would Tiri be in the room with Jinsei?
Probably. But she probably wouldn't seem in the state to, like, talk. And not in a, I'm not gonna talk to Jinsei, just not a mindset that she can really say anything in.
Jinsei. How is your mental state in this moment?
There's like three different emotions. He's depressed that he let this happen to him. He's angry about the fact that he let himself get stabbed so easily. And he's also worried about how all the people closest to him will feel, knowing that he will be significantly weakened for the next month or so.
Oh yeah, shit. How's his dad gonna take it?
Oh, yeah, his dad's gonna be happy that he gets to stay home, but no, he's just like, okay, these attacks are now a pattern. He's actually interrogating the cops now. Or like, alright, this is a pattern. There's no way you're gonna tell me it's not connected. I want answers. So, Jinsei could tell, like, his dad's probably actually wanting to know answers, that knowing Yuto and his dad, he's probably not going to get the answers for. You guys do get visitors, though. The first one to enter the room is Nakana. And she immediately goes to Jinsei's side. Her eyes are a little red, where you can tell she was crying. But she's trying to keep, a straight face, a serious, like, attitude. Just, are you okay? We heard what happened.
They just doesn't respond. Like, he's aware that she is there, but he can't even bring himself to turn his head to look at her.
Jinsei, answer me. Are you okay? Even a no will work.
As I came to, Seth told me who he was. Follower of Laughing Coffin. From America.
America? But they didn't have Laughing Coffin, I thought. That was a Japanese guild.
Man's from overseas. And they thought that the first person to target was me. They couldn't kill Yuto. So they went after me instead.
Sorry. I was there to help.
I know no skill with your army at the hand. The laughing coffin is incredibly unpredictable. This is something I'm coming to terms with now. So if anything, even if you came with me, I still would have taken the hit. Whether you wanted it or not.
I'll warn the others on the SAS. Keep the eyes out. The Laughing Coffin is making another rise again. Only that they now have allies in America. We need to know this.
Tyr, I am sorry for slightly interrupting a moment, but Tiri in the corner is repeatedly saying the word sorry while slowly curling up in a ball as she hears all this.
You guys aren't in this alone. Every SAO survivor out there is going to know. This isn't a battle just for you guys to fight.
Warning. I want eyes everywhere. Because once I get out of here, I'm going to make them all pay.
We're going to make them pay. It's not just you anymore. Damn girl's right, it isn't, as Otakemaru comes into the room. I heard what happened.
Tiri immediately jolts her head up.
He looks over to you, Tiri, and he actually looks ashamed for the briefest instance making eye contact with you before looking to Jinsei with a serious face. And my boys were nearby, and they still didn't catch it. So we're doubling our efforts, putting more people around every corner we can. But there is something we did find out that we managed to learn through the cops. You weren't their target, Jinsei. Sorry, you both cut out there. Repeat, please?
I think we both said what at the same time.
Alright, if that is the case, Otakemaru will let out a very defeated sigh. You're after Tiri.
Uh, what? Why?
Because you would have been the perfect flag to wave in front of Yuto's face. In front of Jinsei's face. In front of Seth's face. In front of Nilla's face. In front of everybody who knew all of you. Saying, we got one of you. And also, apparently, they think you have control over the game system. Because a K was mentioned at one point.
He
So-
just like eyes are like that wide with the iris is just like shivering in place and then just looks down, just falls completely silent.
The only good thing is there's no laughing coffin in the city anymore. Hell, we didn't even know that guy was one of them. Seeing he came from America, well, definitely expanding their roots. But that also means they might have more in America, and they're targeting American players too. Probably we're also after Seth. Saying he's the one American within the Japanese servers that killed dozens of their own members. And freed all their prisoners while at it. Taking him down while he has a broken leg. Well, even I would consider that an easy fight. Probably won't be attacked again for, I don't know, a couple months. These guys don't like showing their faces too often. Saying they got American people. Americans like showing off. What was that?
The one that attacked me was apparently really subtle. I think Seth was trying to warn me about it. I, I couldn't really do anything. But Terry, I at least made sure that you were unharmed. Ain't this just great? Those bastards just don't know when to quit.
You start saying, I'm sorry again a couple more times.
Nakana will go over there and, start comforting you, holding you in a hug. Jinsei, you'll notice Takemaru. His arms are crossed, but you can actually see blood starting to form on one of his arms as his fingers are just digging deeper and deeper into the skin. I'm gonna look into it. There shouldn't be many of them left. So if they're recruiting outside of the nations, well, that's going to be a problem itself. Like I said, we know their patterns. They won't attack you again for another few months. But we'll keep an eye out in case they have spies anywhere.
We seem to be getting international attackers now. We might need to keep a much closer eye on the airport.
Oh, trust me, cops are already doing that too. They're doing more active bag searches as well.
Yuri's going to manage to squeak out. Haru. Oh,
As soon as you say Haru, he is immediately already in front of you.
yeah, make sure a few people are keep watch when we're on our way home. On our ways home.
Oh, trust me. I'll do it personally if I have to. I'm sorry. I already told Cherry about it too. She'll be here in a few hours, but she's just as pissed about what happened as I am. Keep her close, kid. You'll then ruffle your hair before standing up. She's a keeper if I've ever seen one. And he walks out of the room.
Wait,
He'll stop right before closing the door.
you did me a favor. Just this once.
Depends on the favor, pal.
Need to get Itachi.
Repeat that?
Go to this.
You were a bit quiet there.
Nichika Karatachi. I want you to send someone to the school. Find her and bring her here.
So
I need to personally tell her what's going on.
the redhead in the waiting room. Or fuck, she doesn't have red hair.
Yeah, like,
Brunette, sorry.
This is Rain we're talking about,
Yes,
right?
yes. I was trying to
Okay.
remember her real life hair color. It's brown.
I was
it's like
trying.
Yeah.
it's like a very light brown.
You mean the brunette in the maid outfit in the waiting room? Apparently she just got off work to come visit. They'll let her in once Nakana's done.
When you find those bastards, rip a new one for me.
Hell yeah. And you'll close the door before returning back to the waiting room.
We will fall silent for a little bit more as I need to step away for a second.
Alright. Jinsei, is there anything you want to tell Nakana while she's still in the room?
There's a couple of things. I must look like a total idiot. Jumping in, taking one for the team. And now here I am on a medical bed.
Well,
Ain't
it
that-
isn't a death game anymore, where Crystal just heals it over. Still you, after all these years.
Yeah.
Nakana will, pat Tyrion on the back before walking over to talk to you.
Never thought I'd end up this crippled.
I wouldn't
Guess I
say
had it
you're
coming.
crippled. Just a little better bit.
Either way, I'll be out of the fight in our world for a while. I'll have to convince my dad to bring my nerve gear, in case anybody feels like logging in for whatever reason.
Well, the hospital also provides ammo spheres.
It's not the same. Not to me.
May not be the same, but you also don't want yours confiscated, do you? Sometimes you gotta bite a bullet. Fuck, too soon. Sorry.
It's okay. I know what you mean. You told me a while back that even though that you are interested in me, you're okay with just being friends, right?
Yeah, I did.
I would honestly like that. Just the two of us being good friends, considering our history. I still care about you a great deal, Kana. You know that, right?
Yeah. I know you care about a whole lot of other people too.
What can I say? The people who break down my walls are like family to me. I want to keep them close, keep them alive, however I can. After all, I've already lost an entire half of me. Listen to me.
Yeah.
What you saw happen to me just now could very well happen to you, to all of your friends, to your family as well. I need you to be very careful, Kana, because as long as I'm here, I won't be able to protect you.
It's a good thing I'm taking Kendo. Now I don't need you to protect me anymore. And if it happens to me or one of my friends, family, I'm not gonna stop without a fight. I at least want to go down swinging.
And whatever happens, protect those who can't fight as a sentinel.
Like there's any other way. I had a great teacher, after all. And she'll just gently karate chop the top of your head. Sometimes you have a bigger heart than you do brains.
Hey.
Sometimes it's all what a girl needs.
Uh.
I'll go let Rain in. Get to talk to her next, right? I'll go let her in. To talk. And she'll go over to Tiri, give her a quick hug, and whisper in her ear that that everything's all right before leaving the hospital room. And a few minutes will pass before Rain enters the hospital room. Tears still going down her face as she, rushes up to you. She's still in her work clothes. There's some dried food on the bottom part of the apron still. As she, runs up to your side and, frantically asking if you're okay and what happened.
The same thing that I've told the others. I didn't find out who it was that stabbed me until Seth told me a little while ago. Turns out Laughing Coffin has followers overseas, with this guy being from America, same place where Seth came from. I tried to stop him. And well, to an extent that I did, he was after Tiri, but he got me instead. They were looking to kill too. I don't know if they told you already, but the knife that they used on me was a serrated blade, making it dangerous for removal. Thankfully, none of my most important vitals haven't been damaged. I can still breathe and I'm still alive, but the insides of my body are going to take a lot of time to heal. So, until that happens, I won't really be able to push beyond my limits here in the real world. If they were looking to slow me down, while also killing Tiri in the process, they certainly did a good job of that. I know you're really worried, right? But I still made it out of that all right.
During the whole time you're explaining this, like tears are still falling down her face. Quickly looking up her personality so I don't fuck up her character. She does eventually give you a hug and just holds you tightly, which does hurt your side a little bit, but she's not necessarily squeezing on that part of your body. It's just the overall tenderness around it.
Jinsei will hug her back. Finds a lot of comfort in her arms. Some tears will also go down his cheeks as well. As he really hates seeing her cry like this. Come on. No tears. Save that for when I'm actually in the grave.
After a moment, she does release the hug and start wiping at her face. She then holds on to one of your hands. You see, like, she is thinking. She's thinking some, like, by what you can tell, like, something hard for her to say. And after about a brief 2 minutes, she'll look up to you. She'll say, if this is the current issue that's going on, we're needing to look into this. I think it's best that, and like she's whispering this so no one else in the room can hear, I don't think we should try going on dates or anything until this is solved. Is that okay? What is all to be safe? Don't need a reason to give them more targets.
Right.
You can see why I'm saying this, don't you? Less people to be targeted, less lives at stake. And this did kind of just happen after you asked me out, and that's a lot to kind of unpackage at once. Not saying no, we shouldn't. Just saying let's hold it off till things are back to normal, okay?
It's going to take quite a lot of time for us to reach that point. Are you sure you're willing to wait?
Waited a whole death game before I was able to ask you. Plus longer. So, I have nothing but patience.
Me too.
I just want you to be safe right now. I want everyone to be safe right now. Look at your friend over there. She's completely traumatized. You need to focus on that before anything else.
Fine. I'll do this until this thing smooths over. It's gonna be agonizing, though. Will you? Will you truly wait for me?
As long as you survive. I think you're really good at doing that.
I survived this long. Haven't I?
We'll then cut to Seth and Yuto. After interrogations, Seth being released as he's not seen as a murderer. As the guy did survive, but he has very severe brain damage.
I hope that doesn't get back home.
But you two are currently in Yuto's car in the parking lot. And the information that you received after, the interrogation, getting some proper stuff, and a few hours passing, is they were aiming for Tiri. But not just Tiri. Apparently, the guy had a list of names in a notebook on his person. But the names were hidden in, small paraphrases that sounded innocent at first, but the names didn't necessarily match up with a lot of them. It was every info broker that was known to be connected to Yuto and Jinsei and Nilla. They were going after everyone that could feed them information.
Hey, Yuto, could you do me a favor?
Depends on the favor, Seth.
We have 2 places to stop before we go talk to Jinsei and see how he's doing. It won't take long. I just need to check on some things. I want to go check on Argo, and I want to go check on Agil.
We're going to stop by Agio's because that's probably where Argo went to hide out. Then we're going to Vanessa's.
Yeah, that works.
Let's be honest, Vanessa's probably going to be informed by Argo as soon as we inform them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To also add on more information, after Yuto had left the room and Seth, you were going to follow him, his dad did stop you before you left. Apparently there was one more info broker on that list that they couldn't find in Japan at all.
Oh.
His name was apparently Jonathan McQuarrie. And they think
Can I
it's
roll a
someone you might.
history?
You can roll a d20 to see if that name rings any bells.
17.
You remember someone. You remember hearing a parent in the background yell Jonathan a few times? And then the realization makes your heart sink. Because this is the first time you've actually remembered his legit name. Despite him never telling you what his name was.
No, it's my American buddy. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
So hey.
fuck.
It was so
Not
hey.
so hey. All right, hold on. Oh. Okay, what? His real name is Jonathan.
Jonathan McQuarrie.
How do you spell his last name?
Capital M, lowercase c.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to remember how to spell it now. I think it's another C. Oh, and I have to use Google for this. Okay, Google.
Well then.
McQuarrie.
Here's a result from the web.
Not Nicholas Query. Hold on, I'm gonna mute so. Alright. McQuarrie is capital M, lowercase c, capital Q, U-E-A-R-Y.
Then as they're driving and things like that, Seth will be pulling up his phone because I'm willing to bet he would have some way of contacting Sohei.
Yeah. But of course, the contact that you had him under was MH Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it was.
Updating contact. Uh-huh. And then he's just going to give him a call.
The phone rings, and then it goes to voicemail.
He's gonna hang up and call again.
It rings, and before the last ring where it goes to voicemail again, it gets picked up, and you hear a older man go, hello?
Hello, is it Jonathan McQuarrie there?
Surprisingly, no. He met some friends and went out to eat with them at a mall.
Um,
Oh no, that is not. Oh, no.
sir, I don't know how to tell you this. My name is Seth Wells. I'm one of your son's Monster Hunter friends.
Assuming he's the dad.
Oh,
He's
you're the one he talked about. The American on the Japanese servers.
yeah, your son is in great danger, and I need to know how to get a hold of him now. I just had one of my other friends get stabbed by an American from my hometown. I need to make sure your son is okay.
You hear some shuffling in the background and some drawers opening and closing. All right. Tell me quickly what the message needs to be.
Okay, I just need to know if he's okay, if he needs picked up, and if he needs a place to stay that he knows nobody's going to get hurt. Because these guys are not opposed to targeting family members.
He should be safe. He's with one of his cousins along with friends. His cousin just came back from overseas service. As for a place to stay, you can go to his grandparents that live in a few states over.
Okay. Just let me know if he's okay. If you, well, wait, it's so he's in America, so I couldn't even do anything anyway.
Mhm.
That's fine. Just let me know if he's okay. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up.
Can you give me a little more context to this so I could probably get authorities involved? If this is truly a serious situation.
Sure. Have you ever heard of Laughing Coffin?
I believe so, but I've heard all of them were dead or arrested.
It's spreading. They're finding new ground in other states, other countries. Just be careful. I would hate to have a friend that I couldn't save.
All
I would
right.
hate for something to happen.
All right, thank you. I'll go get him right now. And he hangs up the phone.
I didn't say too much, did I? Is your dad gonna kick my ass?
No, you said just enough.
Okay, good.
You're warning those that were on a hit list without saying it was a hit list, so that's good enough in my book.
Alright, that works. Okay, to Agil, and then to Veronica.
Yuto will suddenly just slam his hands
Oh.
on the wheel before grabbing the keys and turning on the car. Thought I was done with this shit.
Oh, don't forget to put on your seatbelt.
Immediately just starts driving without a seatbelt.
Yuto, life or death situation. I don't need you dying in a car accident. Get your shit together.
Starts driving faster.
I thought I was done with this shit.
Yuto, come on, bud. I need you focused. We're the only ones in semi-fighting condition.
Seth, put on your goddamn seatbelt.
Hear that? What? Hello?
What?
Michael? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What?
Yuto said, Seth, put on your goddamn seatbelt.
Not until you do, asshole!
I will slam this fucking brake and send you through the windshield to put it on.
Joke's on you! I've already hurt myself. Put on your seatbelt. Your safety matters just as much as mine. Besides, I don't want your wife kicking my ass because I didn't make you.
Crystal then just like leans in between you two. Oh, I'm already gonna kick both your asses.
Oh, fuck! Alright, the seatbelt gets put on.
She then reaches over Yuto and pulls the belt across for him, and he just goes, "Thank you."
Yeah, so that's why you were telling me to put my seatbelt on.
No, I didn't even know she was back there. She must have stowed away. Yep. I saw.
And you're caught up on the situation?
Yep.
Very good.
It helps when you put a bug on your own father-in-law. Which Yuto will actually like hit the brakes and almost jerk to a stop. You did what to my dad?
Come on, Yuto. I almost played a prank on you today, and this is the line? She's crossed the line?
He's looking at Crystal with somewhat shock, and she's just looking at him with like biggest grin in the world, and it's like, yeah, does that cross the line?
By the way,
And
you
then he
did get
just
the
suddenly
pictures I
kisses
left
her
in your-
and is like, God, I love this woman, and then starts driving again.
Okay. Oh, by the way, did you get the
Like
pictures I left in
Nagatoto
your
levels
mailbox?
of shit-eating grin.
Mm-hmm. What was that, Seth?
Also, did you get the pictures I left in your mailbox?
Oh, trust me, we're both kicking your ass for that.
Oh, he was the one who made me take it, though.
Chris leans forward. No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. I have the order on my phone. That son of a bitch.
But yeah, you guys stop by Augil's, which, yeah, Argo is there. Trying to hide her appearance with a wig, some makeup, and also trying to look as different as she can through contact lenses and stuff.
Seth is just gonna walk up to
Being
the bar.
a, air quote, temporary assistant
Employee?
at the bar.
Uh-huh. Seth is just gonna walk up. Hey, Agil, how you doing?
I already know Seth.
Actually, well, there's two. There was that, and then I wanted to ask you, can I get like a permanent position? I kind of like the job.
Seth, you're going to get me killed.
Dude, I'm gonna get a lot of people.
You're going to
killed,
get the jobs
including-
regardless, but just know you're going to get me killed one of these days.
That works. He's just
It's
gonna
already
sit
bad
down.
enough I got Kirito bringing that mess here.
Seth sits down next to Argo. Oh, I'm guessing you saw the news today.
Yep, and seeing you have a lot of debts to me, I'll erase at least half of them if you tell me exactly what the fuck.
Somebody from my hometown. I don't know how. I don't know why. All I know is Laughing Coffin is involved.
Got a hit list?
You were on it.
Who else?
All the info brokers connected to the King of Coin.
So nearly every info broker that existed.
Yeah. I can see about maybe finding a way to get a copy, but I can't guarantee anything like that.
Though don't need a
Just
copy
spread the
if
news.
it's nearly every single one. I know all the info brokers. I'll get the
Spread
message
the
out as
news.
soon as possible, and they'll start going into hiding like I am.
Thank you. We're about to stop by Veronica's next. I want to make sure she's okay too.
So she'll have to go
by the
under
way, is
witness protection seeing this, so...
Yeah, well, Yuto's dad will take care of that. By any chance, is that thing done? I'll still continue doing jobs if I have to. I just
Yes, here, and she'll give you the book.
thank you. With Tiri being in the hospital, I figured this would be a good way to cheer her up.
I'll start warning Vanessa ahead of time. Tell her to get ready to get picked up.
Okay, thank you. Seth is just gonna give her a nod, give Agil a nod. If you need me, you got my number. I'd hate to do it to somebody. I'd hate to do to somebody else what I had to do to a school buddy.
Oh, trust me, I already got Kirito and Klein on high alert as well. And seeing Klein's guild mates live practically almost in every single province, they can keep a close eye all around Japan. Only good thing Klein's got going for him at the moment.
Oh, also we have fuck, I can't remember his name. Mike, help me, mobster guy. I forgot to write down his name.
Takemaru.
Oh, Takemaru.
Takemaru. By the way, Takemaru's on high alert too.
You got the Yakuza of Einkrad involved?
They're following Tiri.
Oh, shit.
But-
Laughing
Yeah.
Goblin really did cross the line.
Yeah, so everybody's on high alert. Just keep an eye out.
Will do. And I didn't think I had
Oh,
to start
and-
packing this again. As he just pulls out a 45 automatic and starts strapping it to his pants.
Ideal.
What? You
packing
think this
heat?
motherfucker isn't gonna stop packing heat once we're out of the death game? I got a
Huh.
wife.
So do I, and a kid. But all I packed was a scooter.
You saying you cracked a man's head open with a scooter?
Damn right I did. Full speed down a hill.
You're one crazy son of a bitch, Seth.
Saved my friend's life. All that matters.
I think a bullet still travels faster, though.
He didn't use a bullet.
I'm talking about you.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Alright, Seth is gonna stand up.
Wait, don't you
look over
own
to
a
the door.
gun?
Just because I'm an American doesn't mean I own a gun. I own recreations of every weapon I can remember from SAO. I have a lot of sharp things.
Right, Utah's the one that's got the gun.
Yeah, he does. He's not allowed to have bullets anymore. Anyway, stands up.
That sounds like a lie, but okay.
I want to say that that is the truth, but it's not. All right, you two have a lovely day. And, Agil, do I have a shift tonight?
No. Seeing you're part of a police investigation, you technically have the next 3 days off in case you need to be pulled in for more questioning.
I want to work tonight.
You won't be paid for.
I don't need pay. I need time.
You want me to be here too
Seth
in case
will
you need to talk?
Yeah, fuck. You're always a good person to talk to, so sure. But Seth is
Beer
going
or
to stand
tea?
up. Oh, I don't drink. I hate the taste of alcohol. You got Roll Grey?
Tea it is then.
Right, Seth is going to turn and start walking towards the door. If you need me, give me a call.
Just take care of yourself.
Pats his leg. Ouch, shouldn't have done that. And she's going to go out to the car.
Alright. Vanessa. Or Veronica. Whichever. If you're there. Hello?
Hello.
Alright.
Oh.
You are messaged by Argo. Telling you that the Laughing Coffin had a hit list on every known info broker connected to the clearers. And they were aiming for the weakest first. And
Okay.
that their names were also on the list.
Okay. Veronica will text back saying if they want to try me, they can come find me. I'll be ready.
She will then message back, well, the government already found you first.
You think?
They're,
She says
they're gonna be
saying-
outside waiting for you.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's not a matter of questioning yes or no. It's they're there, get in the car. I'm already gone. Good luck in witness protection.
Okay. See how it is. I'm not gonna go. She's a stubborn bitch.
Seth's
you already
going to go up and knock on the door.
And they pull up Yuto goes into SakuRetro. A whole legal spiel about the events that happened. And there's a knocking on your door.
What do you want?
The response will be coming from one of the 5 sisters, telling you that you're needed downstairs, and they'd rather not have you arrested.
They'll have to come take me by force if they really want me.
Your door is then kicked open. I
Freeze,
heard the
police!
magic words.
Freeze, police! Ah! I always wanted to say that.
They will see a plethora of makeshift melee weapons as well as knives as well. Just kind of piled up in a not. I'm trying to think of like what's a good size like a carrying chest, a small carrying chest.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
You have a
just
choice too.
piled up in a chest that's in the corner.
Alright, so... Could you please come with us willingly?
No.
I could care less. You can do what you want.
So you're really going to
I
make
just
us
wanna
do
look at
this
your
by
toys.
force?
Yeah.
I cracked somebody's skull and you're doing it. I'm going for the day. I've seen that.
Alright, I need you to make a I need you to make a D20 roll as Yuto just pulls out a fucking taser and shoots you with it.
Where did
Oh!
I just have my dice? Hang on. 'Cause I don't have.
I mean, it's better than an actual gun. You don't want that.
At least he's not, yeah, like, he's not shooting her with an actual gun. He's shooting her with a taser.
Seth is still gonna stand there dumbfounded. Yuto, seriously?
What? She's armed.
It doesn't matter! God, we could have told the actual police, but no, you had to fucking tase someone!
You said a D20?
Yep, D20.
Okay.
I need to know the end result number.
Which one is D20?
Nice.
I ended up not reaching any number. I hate that I well, maybe with the chains.
How is it crooked?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
Re-roll it.
That's what I'm doing right now. 17.
17?
Yeah.
You fall to at least one knee as you're just being tased.
Yuto, stop fucking tasing her. Jeez.
I need you to make another save as another surge of voltage is sent into you.
Let's see. So this one.
Fucking
Much shiny. That one was an 18.
You're just resisting the effects at this point. One more as a third
Okay.
jolt is sent through you.
Pick another color. Multicolor seems to be working. I don't think I have. Oh wait. Yeah, this is a galaxy. Let's go. Shit, where? That's not even a D20. Never mind about that one. Where is? I know I had at least more than just 2. And you know what? We'll use the. That one was 15.
15?
Yeah.
Alright, you're now officially down on the ground.
At least
Which,
I
while
expected.
that's happening, Yuto will get behind you, put on handcuffs, stop shocking you, and start escorting you out the door.
SQing you.
The fuck did I just witness?
An arrest.
Why?
Well, she resisted, and she was armed.
Yuto, she didn't do anything to deserve it. She just didn't want to come with. As far as I know, she wasn't being charged with anything. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. We'll deal with this later.
It's a good thing I already have a warrant. What? You didn't think I wasn't prepared ahead of time? Veronica's one of the few people who literally gives so less of a shit to anybody. She'd rather stab a cop before listening.
Well, hey, to be fair, she'd stab anyone before listening.
Yeah.
You just can't have the knives
You
down.
can speak still. So you can say this in character.
Nah.
Hilarious how Veronica has this attitude, even though we're all supposed to be allies.
Again, I'm
I mean,
partially
she did
regretting
just get
having
tased.
Shield as a fucking player. Because he refuses
Anyway.
to do shit!
Side tangents aside.
But yeah,
Continue on.
Veronica is escorted to the car, put in the back seat. Crystal waves at you.
Cooperative
He just
storytelling
fucking-
game.
Tase the hell out of fucking Veronica.
Makes sense. She is a very stubborn bitch.
Alright, so where to now? The hospital?
Nope. Well, for you maybe. Me, no. I got to go to military base.
Well, I mean, hold on. How far away is the hospital from here?
Not far.
Seth is just gonna get out of the car. Go.
Get back in the car.
No, go.
Get back in the car.
Go! I got somebody I gotta meet up with. Go.
I swear to God, if you get stabbed, if I leave you.
Yuto, I'm not gonna get stabbed. Go. Make sure everyone's safe. Go do what you need to do.
You're part of
Go.
everyone.
Yes, I am. Go. We got a family to keep track of. Go.
Yuto will open the glove compartment of his car and hand you a Glock.
I pray I never need to know to use this. And also, Yuto, I just sent you a code to an app. It should let you keep track of my location. Just in case.
Still.
I'm taking the
case.
Glock, I'm just saying.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh.
And Yuto will start driving the military base. So Veronica can be properly put into the witness protection program.
Seth will start walking to the hospital because he just wanted to clear his head.
You mean scoot to the hospital?
His scooter is evident.
No, I don't.
No, he has a second scooter. They replaced it, remember?
No.
Oh.
Did they? Was that like an
Yeah.
instantaneous thing? I thought they were... Okay, good. He's going to scoot to the hospital then.
The actual ambulances have fold-upable ones inside of them just in case.
Seth is just going to pat behind, underneath of his little hoodie to where he's been keeping Yuto's knife. Well, looks like I got two of my buddies' things to keep me safe. I really should get like a smaller version of my greatsword. I think that'd be a cool dagger.
And as you scoot to the hospital and clear your thoughts, we'll cut back to Jinsei and Tiri, who are now alone in the hospital room.
At that point, like after Rain had left, Jinsei would just be laying on his back on the medical bed, just like staring at the ceiling. Just sort of stewing over everything that's happened.
Kenji.
What is it?
Man, how the fuck do I say this without getting into my own IRL shit? Am I a burden?
I know the answer to that. Which means no. Believe me, when I say that if I ever considered you a burden, I would have been treating you a lot differently. So don't
This
ever
is
think
not-
that.
This is a non-canon answer. So like how I treat Seth?
You should make that canon.
No, we don't want him to be the punching bag all the time.
That's actually a hilarious remark. I'm okay with that one. I'm just tired of getting hit in the head all the time.
No, Tiri wouldn't say that out loud.
At least I know she says it internally.
You're able to fight off a guy. Seth even injured, jumps in and brained him. Yuto was military shit. I'm just. All I can do is stand on the side and say sorry.
This whole thing isn't your fault. You had no way of knowing that these dangerous people were going to come after you. Instead of blaming yourself for what happened, you should focus more on how you can take steps to be cautious on the road while I'm just sitting here. Better yet, you could potentially think of a way to retaliate.
I'm trying thinking of ways over in my head. The very least I can really think is I just moved in yesterday, and the only one who knew where I live prior was Takimaru. So it should still be good, but once they have several eyes on my piece, so it should be safe to hide again. Like I used to.
Happening today. And you can be sure as hell that everybody else will do the same.
I I was thinking last night
What?
over what Yuto said. Why wasn't I wasn't clearer despite my skill? Was when he said that what I bet he was trying to say was something more like, man, why weren't you this badass hero on the front lines? But to me, it ended up more like, why weren't you a soldier enlisted? Why did you let down thousands of people? But even if I was, I couldn't have been. Me beating Yuto was me doing all that. I had never even come close to being anywhere near that effective back in a death game. Anytime I would even try to properly practice on mobs, I would blub up, trip over myself, even thinking, don't even think about me in front of a boss. I'd completely freak down like today, and then, well, my skill wouldn't be useful for long. Repeat that.
You said that she doesn't give herself enough credit.
Mm-mm. I like a, I'm not like you guys. I couldn't fight for my life. Still can't. I'm skilled at video games. Like, I was able only to do what I did against Yuto because I was in a safe environment. I was in ALO. And in a duel. Whenever I ran into something like Laughing Coffin, I'd just end up duping them with something like a mock of Flash Step or Flash Strike and just run away, or I'd cheese a mob or two. Against even a mini boss, I would flub up and have to leave it to Sako.
Telling me that you're afraid to give it your all in a fight. You would back down, even if it's your life on the line.
It's not that I couldn't back down, it's that I couldn't step up to begin with.
There's always a time to start. If you didn't do it then, there's always time to do it here in the present or in the near future. Either way. You know, I actually saw something in you. Something that I haven't seen in many. You may you may think that you're only good in video games, Tiri. But I know how smart you are. On top of that, you've even got the Yakuza looking after you. They call you boss. Can you believe that? You're you're a leader, Tiri. Maybe even if you keep this up, you may even be comparable to that of Nilla. She was the leader of a guild in the past. If you ask me, I think you have a lot of potential to really just go out there and show them that you're not to be trifled with. Sure, you might not have the training of it, like me, Seth, and even even Yuto. But we can help refine that potential of yours. And I don't know how the others would feel, but if you ask me, I think you've got something truly terrifying hidden underneath your appearance. And I think that's the kind of thing our enemies need right now.
He's just looking down in thought.
A person walks into the room, and it is one of Otakemaru's men. And they give Tiri a laptop. She'll see it is her laptop from her apartment. Boss said to give this to you and look at what's inside. He said you'd figure something out on it.
Okay. She
And
takes it and brings it over to her seat, probably with like the hospital dinner tray, like one of those folding
yeah,
trays.
uh,
Put it on.
I'd like you to make an intelligence check at advantage.
Okay. Is that with the +2 that I've
Yes.
that was- okay. Team.
Okay. You're looking at what's before you, and you see that they managed to get pictures of the hit list.
Mm-hmm.
And how it's written down, the sentence structure is odd. And it does have the names of people in them. And it's like small little like paragraph stories, but with the mentionings of names. And as you're reading through it, and then the text format version of it in like a notepad or something, you recognize a pattern in it.
Yeah.
And you start, seeing if that pattern is repeated in all the other ones, which it's not directly repeated. There's slight altercations to each one. And you start looking into it, and your brain starts going to like overdrive. You actually start typing into the notepad what you're seeing, what's clicking through your brain. Mostly it's like connected to the all the ARG games you've played that were connected to some franchises you
Yeah.
really liked. A lot of similar stuff was being done for the words in this text file. And you realize it isn't a hit list. And you realize this was a distraction. This isn't Laughing Coffin. Or at least not the Laughing Coffin you remember. This was a distraction, as the real message underneath all the different paraphrases that use the infobroker's name in them more reveal to a message of a... They refer to themselves as laughing skulls and skull servants within the true message. So you think it's more of a small outcropped group basing themselves off of the Laughing Coffin? And they're only targeting those close to Yuto, Seth, Jinsei, and Nilla. And they used the laughing coffin as a scare tactic. This was an encrypted message basically telling them who the real targets were. Yeah, no, trust me, that was on purpose. But you can see that this was a little offshoot group that fantasized the idea of the laughing coffin and are trying to, air quote, continue their work by going after the people who did the most damage to them. Their real targets is first those that are close friends to them, and then their leaders. You were not on that list.
Her hand is over her mouth, eyes wide as she's realizing all of this.
And
Like,
as you
put it out in front of her.
piece it all together, it explains the attack on Jinsei's dad. It explains the attack on you guys that just recently happened. It explains the escapees, which you can do. This is more speculation, but do you believe those people are the ones who helped the laughing coffin escape, that were arrested and eventually shot, and the remaining one arrested? And seeing the guy was from America, you think they are an American-made group. And if there's anyone that you know that is close to this original group, that means Sohei might be a potential target. And by also the encrypted message, once those outside people are targeted and dealt with or have been attacked to put you guys on edge, they aim to go after Yuto first.
They will notice the sudden shift in Tiri's expression just now. His eyes will be his eyes will be furrowed to the point where he's focused solely on her.
Yeah, the gradual change in her expressions is for sadness to hard thinker, wide-eyed surprise to wide-eyed horror.
What is it? Talk to me.
She would try to explain what Mike had just said best she can. I unfortunately don't have much mental capacity to
She
word it
basically
as
explains the ciphers they used for the air quote hit list to show that they did that as a ploy to hide the real message, which is just fucking with you guys before they actually plan to kill Yuto.
Yeah.
They're purposely causing chaos to allow an opening to kill Yuto when you guys least expect it.
I need a message to Yuto now. Tell him that he's the one in danger and not me or Tiri.
And who are you shouting this to?
The man that handed Tiri the laptop, assuming he's still in the room.
Alright, he'll nod to you before rushing out of there. And then shortly comes in Seth after seeing a panicked man rush past him.
The hell is that about, you two?
Seth, do you have your phone?
Obviously I do. What's up?
Give it here. I need to contact Yuto right now.
Speed dial 1 passes it to him.
Goes to voicemail.
Damn
Oh,
it.
also, he's currently at the military base, just letting you know.
Damn it.
Also, hey,
Without her own
Tiri.
phone.
Oh,
What?
okay. This is, I guess, serious. Go, continue, go.
No, what?
Oh, hands over a homemade book. I know it's late, and with today being so stressful, I figured you deserved your housewarming gift. Now. Do you flip through it?
She's still trying to dial as she's like, or not dial, but it's like Yuto's like 5th down on her contact list. She's trying to call him too.
It rings and just goes to voicemail.
We've got a whole new
I didn't
problem.
want to. Mobius or Jinsei, I didn't want to do this. Speed dial 4. Believe me, it took a while. Yeah, it took a while to get that number. Should get you as close to Jinsei's dad as you're gonna get.
Yutos.
Or Yuto's dad as you're gonna get.
As
I don't know, I
Tiri,
think it's like an assistant or something.
as Tiri failed of at contacting Yuto, she is going to try calming herself down and flipping through the book.
The
She
book
was just
is a
wondering.
complete lore and strategy guide of the first, what was it, the first 10 floors?
I said as much info as I could get. So as far as
First
as far up as
15
you're willing
floors.
to.
Every bit of
So-
lore and the mechanics of all the boss fights, mob fights, everything. Every bit of knowledge you can get of the first 15 floors is in there.
Took me a few days to get.
From multiple cited
go on.
sources of survivors and info brokers, including your own notes.
Took me a while to get. It's as far as I could get. But I hope you like your gift.
It even has alpha testing knowledge in there of the first 15 floors.
She does have like an appreciative glance at you, like probably one of the few positive, like genuinely positive looks she's shown your way.
Seth will just smile. I wanted to make today a little easier. Now, can somebody explain to me? I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yuto was the real target. They were just targeting us to fuck with him.
So it's Yuto's everyday life, except cranked up to 11.
I need to get the message out as soon as possible before something else happens.
Speed dial 4. It's as close to Yuto's dad as you're gonna get.
I don't know if the general will answer, considering that he'll be your name he'll see, but I have to give it a shot.
Oh, it's not to the general. It's to like an assistant or something, but they can patch you through.
Yeah, you speed dial 4.
Yes, I'll speed dial 4.
You get the secretary.
This is Kenji Mori. I'm calling from Seth Wells' phone because my own device is, well, indisposed at the moment. I need to talk to the general immediately.
This is a restricted phone line, sir.
He's got
Please.
important information. Patch it through. It's about Yuto.
Okay,
Nice
patching it
is in
through.
danger.
Patching it through. All right, and you'll get another ringing line. It goes on for a bit before Yuto's dad picks up. Yes, what is it? I'm very busy at the moment.
General, this is Kenji Mori. I need you to get the word out to Yuto to Yuto that he's being targeted.
How do you know this?
Tiri
Here you
figured
know.
it out.
I'm Matilda Seiki. I cracked their cipher.
They had a.
Pe- They had it. Yeah, but Daisuke's the real target. They were targeting the others to just screw with him.
How
and
do you
get him off
have
his
the
phone.
evidence of? Never mind. I'll. And there's just a brief moment of silence of. This is why I wanted you under house arrest. Before hanging up.
Was he talking about me? Was he talking about you?
Wait,
You
General?
guys could tell he was talking to Yuto. As
I think we
when he picked
interrupted
up, he was talking to Yuto.
Oh
Just
shit!
looks to Jinsei. I think we interrupted an important conversation with our good friend Yuto.
It's not like I care about that. His life is more important than any conversation.
Ain't that the fucking truth? All right, now we've got at least enough information to start putting things out there. I need
No,
to.
this isn't enough.
No, but it's enough to save the few people we can help. We can get
It's
more
in a group
later.
called Laughing Skull. Sohei's probably a target.
I know. I've already called up. I already gave them a heads up on the way. So hopefully I'll get a message soon saying that he's all right. But even if he isn't, I can't do anything. Not in America.
What about Kirito's group? Agil 2.
I already told Agil. That's actually where I met up with Argo. Argo is in hiding. She's telling the rest of the info brokers they'll go into hiding too. Agil is actually packing heat. So
Sounds like Agil.
yeah, well, puts a gun on the table. He's not the only one.
The gun. That's
Yeah, it's Yuto's. He's the one who handed it to me. I needed to clear my head, so I got out of the car. He wouldn't let me leave without taking it.
A nurse walks by. He's like, "Sir, you're not supposed to have those back here."
I know. Puts it back. Just look. Let me know if Yuto gets in trouble or anything. I'm gonna go do some research on this. Would you call him Laughing Skull?
Yeah, their folks are called Skull Servants or something.
Actually, hey, can I use your laptop real quick?
Sure.
What are you doing on her
Seth's gonna get
laptop?
on. Seth's gonna get on, log onto his email, and write a message home.
Before you type email home, you see there is an email that has no initial address to it, but the text says "Open me."
Yeah.
If you put a virus on my computer, I swear to.
Seth is gonna look over before opening it. Tiri, I have a random email that says "Open me" with no address attached to it.
Give me a second.
Do you want me to? You want me to open it on my phone or on your PC?
She pulls over her laptop to like open up like her 3 malware scanning things for suspicious emails.
There's no like detection of a malicious malware inside the email.
Go ahead.
Seth is gonna open it.
You open it and the screen goes black.
Ah, fuck. Tiri, I think I owe you
Oh!
a new laptop.
As you just see Streya's face appear out of nowhere.
Oh, hey, wait. Ow?
What do you mean, how? As she just shrinks down, the black screen disappearing as now she's just a walking avatar on her computer.
I mean, just how? I know Kirito did it, but or no, he hasn't done it yet. Yet. So retcon that.
That is
How are
here.
you? Yeah, it's Straya. How the fuck are you just on a lap? You know what? I'm not gonna question it.
Well, seeing a lot of your
No.
Ethernet and IP addresses do reconnect back to the nerve gears, I just did a few data hoppings.
Well, you're on Tiri's laptop at the moment, so
Oh, I know.
say hi to. Oh, okay, good.
When you log into an email on other IP addresses, I'm still alerted that it's a different IP address.
Yeah, I know, but still. Anyway, say hi to everybody in the hospital room.
Hello.
So yeah, not looking so good. I'll be off the streets for a while.
Oh yeah, I noticed. There's a news article saying you got stabbed. I'll say though, those doctors did a very poor analysis. Seeing the imageries I found on the police databases, that'll definitely heal over in only a month.
Yeah, sure.
And I will say, if you want more intestinal strength, eat a lot more fibers. I hear that helps with the lining at least.
Is there any reason we're here?
Oh, is there any reason why I'm here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer being hunted down.
Good. Well, I wish we could say the same, but apparently Yuto is a target. So.
Ah, bummer. Well,
You
I'm
can.
gonna look through everybody's search history now. Later! As she just vanishes.
Does the computer
Ooh.
restore to the previous state it was in?
Oh
or
no, like it
something?
restored to the previous state. She was just walking around on it. Like she was walking on the taskbar. There were still the emails in the background and everything when she was there.
Just Seth. Ooh, I hope you didn't have anything interesting in there.
Blushes.
Well, nice to know our AI friend is readily available to help
Nope.
us out.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so now we've got enough of a game plan. I need to get in touch with a few more people. I got to give Augiel an updated info and Argo if I can help it.
Please.
Ah,
Please. I hope you don't take this long,
What?
but I think I'm just gonna go home and log in and just try to get my mind off things.
whoa, whoa. You best make sure nobody can get in before you log in. We don't need no more death gun incidents going on.
While we've been in here, I found I was actually, well, when I wasn't curled up in a ball in a depressive spiral, I was looking, I was actually informed by the police. There is of a SOS flash app for my phone, and I was checking for a way to hook that up to my account on the gear, so that if anything happens, I can just press that. The flash will happen in my room, and Atakimaru's men will rush up pronto.
Oh, that's right. You gotta check tomorrow. All right. Yeah. No, you're fine. Um. As for you, Jinsei, how long you gotta be in here? Do you know?
Guess a couple of weeks, maybe even 6 weeks. I don't know at this point.
Well, it'd be a shame if you weren't allotted a certain amount of peaceful time to play games or something. Just gonna.
What
And
I
he
heard.
sets his backpack down beside him. Be a shame if somebody were to miss out.
Tell me you brought it.
I always do. You know this. I don't leave home without it. I can't. And as much as I would hate to leave such a device behind, I know somebody else needs it more than I do at the moment. Let's face it, the other machines just aren't the same. Just try not to get it taken away.
He is sitting in an observation room at a hospital. I'm pretty sure the minute he tries to put on the nerf gear, he is going to be getting it taken away.
Oh, no, you're right. Damn it.
I was told that they do keep a stash of ammo spheres here. It won't be the same as when I fight with a nerf gear, but I suppose it's better than nothing.
I always feel some kind of disconnect when I use an atmosphere, you know?
I prefer that disconnect, honestly.
I mean, honestly, honestly, the weird thing is with me, even though I know it isn't a death game, every time I log in, it gives me that certain drive to keep fighting, even though the odds are stacked against me. It's the exact same thing that I felt when we were actually trapped.
Yeah. Sorry I couldn't get to you sooner. But then again, if you guys hadn't left me 20 minutes in a bathroom...
To be fair, I couldn't really let Tiri go off on her own.
Tiri was the one who led the...
Sorry.
It's alright.
I just didn't want to be in the middle of you two giving you a smackdown.
Yeah, I know. Look, alright, I'm gonna start heading home. I'll call an Uber or something. You guys be safe. Got it? And if you need me for anything, you guys got my contact.
You be careful too, Seth.
Me? When have you ever known me to be careful?
Can you at least
I
start
will.
today? At least considering what happened to me.
Jinsei. I got you. Besides, we gotta keep fighting the good fight, right? Can't be getting taken out before I can do that.
On that we can agree.
All right, and because how late it is getting, we are going to go ahead and say everyone eventually heads home except for Jinsei, who stays in the hospital. Veronica is
I don't head.
being sent to another household that's within the military base where she's protected, but also under witness protection program. Because obviously she doesn't want to dye her hair, she's given a wig to wear. And yeah, she'll be situated there for the next while. The government will be giving her payments to that helps provide her own life of living. And Thierry will be playing games on the side to help her nerves. Jinsei's probably doing the same, but not necessarily hard mode or SAO. Yuto will be dealing with his father. And Seth, would he just go to sleep or would he also play games?
No, Agil, remember?
Oh yeah, he goes to work with to go work at Agiel's for the night. Talk with him for a bit before going to sleep. And
It gives him the
we
updated
will,
information.
yeah,
I will
and
say
more
in Tiri's
information.
case, she is most likely being in ALO, trying to just let off steam from the whole thing in attempting to recreate Amber Slash. Just like, and probably failing over and over and over, just trying to keep her mind on that.
Till she gets it right.
Yeah. Thinking over things like what Jinsei had told her about.
You're a leader. Fight like one.
And shit.
And we will end session there tonight. Thank you all those who stuck around to watch. Thank you guys for willing to stay this long to do a longer session, because stuff kept happening where stuff was being delayed for longer than it should. Why did everyone go quiet?
Good question.
I'm being quiet.
My mom is texting me about my hedgehog being pregnant.
What? I mean, congratulations! What?
That was like out of nowhere.
When did a male hedgehog get involved?
Before we got her from the store.
Ah.
Oh, damn. All right.
Well, hey, baby hedgehogs. Continuing. Oh, no.
And turns.
Looks like my cousin's getting a classroom pet.
Yeah. Anyways, hold on. I got a dog that has zoomies. Give me a moment. Calm down.
For the glory of
I
Rome.
love you.
Piper,
Bud, stop.
here, take some pepperoni.
Lay down. I think. Good
Man,
girl.
we have two different reactions to dogs. One is just screaming, and the other is giving pepperoni.
I'm gonna guess it was BB.
Yes, the rat.
Uh-huh.
No, wait.
You just realized it.
Yes. Yes, BB, my pure-blooded Yorkshire fucking idiot of a dog is also nicknamed the Rat. Because she likes hiding in corners and taking shits when you get. Will you? I love you, dog. Now lay down, please. Thank you. She heard her name, so she started jumping in my lap.
She wants love.
But anyways. And thank you, Kenny Eats Mangoes, for raiding with a party of 2. You can't eat me, but you can have my children.
To make a joke like that, but damn it, he did it first.
Huh?